Hello, it is me, Follow Sweet, and today we are back once again. Just want to make sure I'm actually streaming. Hello, it's me, Follow Sweet. And today we are back on the one and only Rowling Brass, who is my Death Knight Panda. I'm trying to go for a Chung-Li vibe here. I don't know if it's working. It's kind of like red Chung-Li, so, which is why she's not wearing pants. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute. She's got these little chunky thighs. I just love her so much. She's adorable. And, basically, we're just doing her weekly stuff today, which includes doing a bunch of delves. And hopefully I've done like 3 already because I couldn't wait and I wanted to do that and just kind of chill around. So we're going to do like 1 delve. We're going to do a little bit of maybe raiding because there are a couple. She's a jewel crafter and she's a blacksmith. So I have a couple of items that I need to get for her. Let's see. Where do blacksmithing and jewel crafting delves, dungeons, and the theater troupe, which I need to do. Let's go see if the theater troupe is actually still up. Every time I log into her, she always has this outfit on, and I don't know why. How are you? Let's just go see if, I think the theater troupe might be already over. Hello, Greg. How are you? How's everybody doing today? It's a nice Thursday. It's a little bit rainy and horrible outside. But, you know, that's fall. You know, you can't always have the most wonderful weather in the entire world. But I'm glad that, that it's no longer summer. I'm not a huge summer fan. Sorry, my system's been really slow because I have literally, like, every single add-on in the game. It's a little bit overwhelming how much stuff we have, but that's okay. Let's go see if this is up real quick. Is this the way? I think it's showing right now. I just need to get to a point where it's completed.
Tell me, what drives you?
Have I already done it on?
Imagine how these props will look with just
Oh
a bit
my
more
gosh, I have
polish.
22 seconds. Barely sneaked in. How's the new expansion? I haven't bought it yet. It's lovely. I really do like it. I think the zones are beautiful. I love the solo content that you can do. I think the mythic pluses are interesting. I like the changes that they've made to tanking. It's definitely more clean up the leftover mugs. Center stage reached. Okay, we gotta turn into a... I think we might be able to do this. Not that I'm terribly concerned about the purple chest. Same as always, bored and followed by an aura of melancholy. You know, that's definitely the fall. Does it kind of get dreary this time of the year in Hungary?
And now we began our play.
Select this. I gotta save the cloud rocks.
Heroes lost
Wait,
to
how
time,
close do I have to get to you?
but not forgotten.
Okay, have I
I
done
hear a call from
this
deep
week
in the
already? I don't
earth.
think I have.
It strengthens me.
I may have already done
I
this.
must go.
In which
to
case, you can never have too many crests. Or expert chests. I do like it so far. Tanking is definitely a different experience. I thought that it was going to be a lot like last, expansion. I played a DH last expansion. I don't think I appreciated it as much as I probably should have. Because now it's rough chuckles out there, guys. You're definitely clasping on to survival with both hands and just hoping for the best. Had a cat meow at me. I'm just hoping she's okay. I guess I already got. I don't remember doing this already. I probably did. I must have. Guys, I don't remember. I have like a lot of alts that I'm juggling right now. And it's hard to keep track of what I have and haven't done. So we're gonna finish up her weekly stuff, and if we have time, we'll move on to a different one. She needs to... She's already collected all of her stuff for crafting. I think she's done all of her crafting quests. I think basically I just need to finish Ashkahet weeklies on her. And then I have to finish getting... I have to do the machine gearing up for trouble. Guys, I have had the worst luck with the gearing up for trouble one. I'm at like a 99.5% chance of actually getting... Oh, I love this. This is my favorite part. We gotta play dead. Dramatic death. I can't really see it because the action item is right there. Look at us. He died right beside me. We died together, friendo. His name is... I have to remember his name. It's the companion that I died with. Is it just all earthen? We don't actually get names. Oh my gosh, can you can move around while you're dead! That's amazing. So we'll probably move on to a warrior? One more delve to do on her. So we're gonna do one more delve. We might do the raid because I need to get the Magnificent Jeweler setting and I also need to get the Siphoning Stiletto. And that comes off of the Nexus Princess and then the Silken Court. And I think that those are the only 2 raid recipes that I need. Did we finish? I think we did. In which case I got a purple box and that's about it. And we got some resonance crystals. Alright. Well, that was a nice little introduction to what we're doing today. Let's go turn in all the stuff that we have done. I don't know if you remember an Adrian, but he's a friend of mine and he told me about your channel. He just isn't into Warcraft anymore. That's why he's no longer here. He told me to say hi. Aww. Well, if you see Adrian, let him know that that was nice of him to pass you on my way. And, I really appreciate that. He's a really nice guy. I hope he's doing better. I know he was having some rough times there for a while. But that was nice of him to pass you my way. Right. So, that, we did 3 delves, so that's why we did that. But we actually have to do 2 more delves in order to get the weekly. It's nice that they kind of made it just very delvy. Okay, so what we need to do now is go into the bug basement. And that's this way. We use the portal to get down there. And once we're down there in the bug basement, we need to pick up the weekly, do enough stuff to get credit for the weekly to be finished. So we're going to be doing some world quests. And then we need to do one more bountiful delve down there. And then we need to do the machine, awakening the machine. And then I think that should be it.
Only the finest.
So I already did pick the person for today. I was going to do the first lady. Severed threads. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could probably pick that stuff up when I need it. I'm terrible about, like, actually, like, doing work to gear. What do you have for sale? Interesting. Can do a mount for 2,000. I do have a lot of this. I need 53,000 to get done. How much do I have total? I have 26,000. I'm like halfway there. Woo! Let's see. What do we want? Do we want to get a mount? Should we try to? Should we just, you know, a Royal Court Undercrawler? Let's see what one of those looks like. That's only 2K. Let's see what this random mount looks like. I have no idea. I'm excited. She's just randomly buying mounts. Okay, so let's start. Bag is probably a bug of some sort. Royal, here we go. Royal Court Undercrawler. Can it fly? Nope, it cannot fly, but it can dance. Oh, it does a little dance motion? Okay. At first, I kind of hated it. I still kind of hate it. But the dance is adorable. Look at him go. He goes a little to the left. He goes a little to the right. He makes a little startled emotion. Oh, he's like... He definitely gives off vibes where he's like, I know I'm tiny. And I'm not very dangerous looking. But, you know, I can pantomime being bigger than I am. And I give him credit for that, you know? I love the way he moves. Wow, look at the way the movement is. He really flaps those first hands out. That is wild. I'm not a huge spider fan, but that is actually pretty amazing. All right. So nothing is ending just yet. We need to do some world quests, and we also need to do this spiral weave. Let's do the spiral weave first, because it's going to be horrible and painful, because I'm going to do a solo 8 on this girl, and she's only 584, and the suggested eye level is 600. But you know what? We like a good challenge, guys. We like a good challenge. Let's go get this. I'm distracted by everything that's shiny. I want to see this. Oh, yes. I'm going to loot this item. See what I get. Maybe I'll get a Ranging Depths. I got a Shadow Ink 3. It's a good thing to get shadow inks and stuff on her, because my scribe won't have to make the ink in order to provide the treaties for her knowledge for the week. He's better. Sometimes there are harder days, but everyone has those. I really enjoy your videos and live streams. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's always like that. You can feel centuries of regrets in the air. It may not choke you as much as the smoke, but it scars you in much more primordial ways. It brings an uncanny comfort. Greg, you are the deepest person, I think, in my channel, and I appreciate that. Are you saying you're loving the idea of the spider if it did the hokey pokey? I mean, maybe, Tony, when you put it that way. As someone who has a phobia of spiders, I enjoy the fact that the Warcraft spiders aren't that scary to look at. The Spider Queen had a cute face, too. Would you like to see? They did put an arachnophobia option. And, I think it's time that we turn that on. We'll just turn it on for this particular stream, because I normally don't have it on, but it is kind of funny. So if there is a spider, the spider will get transformed into something else. I don't have any maps on me. Let me make sure. Just want to double check. Sometimes you loot them and you don't realize you've got them. All right. We are soloing in 8 Delve as a Blood DK at 584. And again, the suggested eye level is 600, but we don't need that. It'll be fine. This is the puppet one. And as you can see, well, okay, that's a Nerubian. It looks like a Nerubian. I mean, it's kind of spidery. Did I save the option? I don't know if I did. Really bad at not putting down my Death and Decay to start, so I apologize. Once again, if you're watching me and you're curious, like, ooh, how do I play World of Warcraft? I'm just gonna tell you, I have a very specific way of playing World of Warcraft, which is survival is key, DPS is just secondary. So, am I doing this the right way? I don't really know, but I do enjoy not dying, which is like why I play only tanks most of the time, because tanks are bad. I'm sorry for bringing... I'm 14 and this is Deep 5. We need a cosplay for you to be Little Miss Moffat set on a tuffet. Do you want me to have, like... I have the curls. I have the curls for the Miss Moffat. Also, Bran is set up with complete, like, healing. So, if I fall below 60% health, he pretty much just heals me. And also, he just is a healer. Oh, shoot. There's a crab! See? Oh, I didn't see the webs. So instead of turning into... Is that a little crab? No, it's an intruder. I have to make sure I don't step on webs. I don't do enough damage to justify standing on webs. I just don't have... We'd be here forever if I kept triggering things. So we gotta be a little more sneaky, guys. We gotta be sneaky. But I like the fact that they have puzzles in here. This chest right here is something that, oh my gosh, I do so little damage. Okay, we're just gonna blow some stuff just to get this guy dead. I needed... Oh, he disappears after a while. Well, that's handy. Okay, don't step on any webs. Do a puzzle. And then we get a random chest. Reno's random reactions. Chance when attacking an enemy to throw a random item from the Reno's backpack. This may root, stun, or damage the enemy and enemies around them. I'll take it. I love a good Reno box. That looks interesting. Crabs in a spider empire. I know, it's kind of hilarious. The main queen when she turns into a... Well, I guess the spider weaver. When she turns into... So now we have to survive an ambush. I'm just gonna like randomly hit buttons and talk to you guys. I just know if spiders worked in factories making candles, it would be a good story for the Spiderwick Chronicles. Okay, that's actually really good, Tony. You know, sometimes they're wins. I really like them. These are like, these are, how bad I am, guys. These are like, not high levels. These are like, I don't know what it's called when they're like a negative. Okay, before we click anything, we have to click all the other stuff, because I know you guys are probably shocked by this, but this is actually a trap. The treasure's not right here. Oh, what have we here? Okay, we are going to click it now. Because look at this little lobster. The Weaver requests you rescue them. Take this antitoxin and use it to free the others. Okay, I can do that. I'm good at saving people. That's the person we have to save. And these people are already lost, essentially. That was Reno's doing all that damage. Was that Reno? Yeah, it was. Alright, I gotta pay attention. Because if I don't pay attention, I'm gonna die. The only thing that I have to care about interrupting in these situations is the barrier. I can pretty much heal through all the damage they do, but like I can't damage through their barrier. So I do so little damage already as it is that doing having them have like a barrier or a heal is like just no bueno. No bueno. You doing okay? Glad he's doing good. Don't step on the webs. Don't step on the webs. Again, I don't have enough damage in the world to be able to control how many webs there are. There's three, but I'm okay with that. Hey, the Devil Sword finally made it out. I've only encountered the end boss once, Zekvir, and honestly, it went quickly. I didn't last long, but he left a nice present, so he's an overall plus. Even if you die, you still get something from him. Theoretically, I've only had that happen once, though. My gosh. Also, look how good Bran's doing. Bran is currently... Man, I'm like halfway through this season. Bran is 45. He's a nice older man. Okay, don't step on the webs. There's a whole bunch of crabs. So these guys are vaguely empowered. There's a pale illusion. That's interesting. That's a key creature from a different... Step on some of these healing potions. This is Hobus Trickster. Get him, Devilsaur. Get him. I don't know what I'm attacking. The Tricksters are interesting because they don't have like a health bar at a certain point. On what setting is your brightness, gamma, and contrast? The game has this problem when the colors are a bit washed. Are they washed for you, or are they washed for me? Before he does the cleaving thing or grip him. Ah! Very fast cast.
I do not have a target.
So... pushed out. Options. Graphics. Full screen windowed. Render scale. Vertical sync is disabled. Video reflex. I think that's just something that... Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even touch these settings when I first started. These are just kind of the settings that I've had forever. Environmental detail. Oh my gosh. Let's crank that up. I want to see the environmental detail. And ground clutter. Let's see what a messy... What does a messy looking spider hideout look like? What a roar does. It probably is like a battle cry. Like, I guess what that's probably does. Also, next time he does that little frontal cone thing, I'm just gonna grip him. Oh, nope. Okay, it does. It does end it. It does end it! Yeah, I don't know what roar is. I can deal with most damage, but I don't know if that's something I need to dispel, because DKs just don't have a dispel. Like, it's really interesting, because it's like based on like what character you're playing. Like, as a tank, you really don't care about how much damage they're doing to you, because the damage is usually like tailored to be as much as you can handle as a tank, through like natural means. But like, again, I don't do that much damage, and I can't dispel things. So if he, I don't want to step on that web. That was tricky, dude. Get over here. He's like stepping on top of that web, being like, oh, I don't know. You can step on it, trigger it, and fight another creature that you're too weak to handle. That's exactly what was going through their head, by the way, and I just happened to just, you know, voice it for him. We do get another like, which is great. We haven't used one yet, but here's knocking on wood. We have 5 more puppets to deal with. There's one over there, there's one over there. Okay, we're just going to have to do everything. That's fine. Oh, no you don't. Don't spearfish me. I don't like being grabbed. Okay, we're just gonna have to go heavy mode. Okay, everything got full. That's just not ideal. I'm trying not to stand there. I don't know where there is, Bran. Oh, Bran's just like... Okay, maybe the whole room wasn't the worst idea. I think... Did Reno decide to... No, that's just Blood Plague. It's handy. No, you don't. I'll be gripped. I don't know. There's, like, something I don't like. I don't know if it's because, like, you know, some internal struggles that I'm fighting with, but I really don't like having force movement. Like, I don't need to have some dude yanking my body around. I don't like it. You're gonna push me? You're gonna boop me? I'll grip you before you can boop me. That's where my brain goes. Cultiers, especially the capital city there. Oh, in zones when everything is by default bright, like in the Shadowlands, Nashatar's zone, Empire parts where the ruins are, etc., or Emerald Dream. Oh, I remember Nashatar. That was such a fun zone. It was like weird flying, swimming. This has been happening since BFA when the game started using more pastel colors for the game. Oh. I don't know. I think they, maybe for this expansion, they kind of darkened it out a little bit, but I'm not exactly sure. I haven't really been in a lot of bright zones, so I don't think I would know. I don't really mess with the gamma settings. I do have a really good monitor that I've had to struggle with because... Deathbolt, that doesn't sound nice. Alright, okay. Hold still, 1 second. Let me get a handle on what I'm doing. Nope. Oh, I don't know what that is. I think if something casts Explosion, just putting this out there, I think if something casts Explosion, it should die. Like, you can't explode and then still live. That's like against the rules. If I grip him to me with it. I think Bran stunned him though. Bran was like, "Don't be standing in that." Anybody who complains about Bran though, I have words with. Look. He's so sweet. I'm at full health and he's like, "You want to sit down and eat?" And I'm like, "Sure." If he puts down a fire blaze, you gotta sit down. I just wish my action bar wasn't like right on top of where my character is. I need to mess around with my UI a little bit, specifically for her. And you know the best time to do that is right now. Let's go into LVUI. And we're gonna toggle our anchors, as one does. Movers. Okay, we're fixing this. I want this over here. Do I want it right there? Yeah. Of course I do. Right there. Right there. Have them snap a little bit. We're gonna move this one. So this one is currently 503 and 251. So we want to be 503 and 251. So it's even, because I have to have my things be even. Player cast bar is going to go down. Target frame is going to go down. Pet cast bar can squish that up here. My cast bar. My pet cast bar. Do I have a pet? I don't really remember that I have a pet. I mean, does my pet... This is just changing it for Rowling Brass, though. Okay. Then we're going to put my pet frames here. They get to be down there. Congratulations. And then boss button. And this bad boy needs to change. I cannot have my button be right there. Maybe we could put it right here. The problem is she has this whole UI here thing that I'm trying to, like, help me play DK better. It doesn't really, but Torghast toggle, choice toggle. Leave button. This can stay there for now. Yeah, let's do that. Lock that. Let's see how that looks. Oh my gosh, I can actually see my character now. Yay! Success! Okay, don't look for webs. There's one right there. It's a trap. Now that I have my ground clutter up, I can actually see. I mean, I could see before, but we're just gonna go in with... See? It's that test subject with a barrier. I can't handle that. Pop some cooldowns real quick. We gonna be here for a while. So what are you gonna do to keep your time space occupied with no BlizzCon this year? I know. Actually, you know what? Last year was very hectic. I did a lot last year, I think. Was it last year that we did everything? Yeah, it was last year. We went to BlizzCon. We went to Final Fantasy Fan Fest. That was great. Had a lot of fun. But it was... That was an intense cosplay, and it was 112 degrees outside. So I'm kind of glad that this year we don't have to go anywhere. Although I do really love going to conventions and whatnot. Like, I really missed it a lot. And I've had a lot of fun at BlizzCon this year. Once again, I feel like people have, like, crazy expectations of what they think something should be. Like, the world is full of, like, so many cool, interesting things. If you know and have expectations about what you are going to deal with when you go into a situation, you are completely shutting yourself off to being surprised and enjoying something and appreciating it for what it is. But I know people pay a lot of money to go to these things, so they want to have a certain, like, quality that they want to meet, but I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Forgot that above my character name, I show all of my buffs. Maybe this can go under here. Okay, what is happening? What do we do? Do I need to be worried? I do. I'm dying, Squirtle! For It's always like a moment when I'm tanking where it's like, right. My life flashed before my eyes. Let's get serious about what we need to do. I have not seen anything for Brand to pick up. And that makes me kind of sad. Not gonna lie. And Brand is... See, this guy's exploding, but he doesn't have a... Are you gonna die? How much are you exploding? Oh, he killed himself. Okay, well, what's the internal rule between who dies from an explosion and who doesn't? There's gotta be some sort of treat around here for Bran, right? Does Bran not get shinies anymore? Okay, Bran, you don't get any shinies. We're wasting his Devil Sword. Bran's one of the best cards that have been printed in Hearthstone. Agreed! I figured you'd be enthused to check out PAX East that happens in New York. You know, I always miss PAX because one, Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft or BlizzCon was usually at that time. But then two, I always forget that like you really need to get the tickets early for PAX. Maybe one of these years we'll go. That'll probably be fun. I also want to go to Dragon Con sometime just to see what it's like. But the problem with me is I have very, very few fandoms that I'm into. And I feel like if I went to something like that, I'd feel like I was a fake. Because I would try to enjoy something that I have little to no knowledge about. I think everybody deals with like imposter syndrome. That's probably a little bit of that. Okay, well I just complained about how there's nothing for brands. So I'm just going to grab this here. Alright, we need to kill the puppeteer. And I think I can go this way. Oh, see, there's like one up there, and I don't know how to get there. There used to be something where you could like jump there from somewhere. But like there's... I don't know. I don't think I can do it, and I'm not going to spend time on it. It's in Boston, actually. An extra 5 hours further away. Another issue with PAX East is they almost always put tickets on sale during BlizzCon, so we almost always missed it for that reason. Should we go, Zero? Is this the year that we actually go to PAX East? I'm gonna die. Stop shooting me. It's considered rude in, like, most forms of the country. Reno's bomb is literally doing 50% of my damage. Thank you, Reno! Much obliged! Thank you, Reno! Might be worth checking out. It's in May next year. May seems pleasant. Boston in May? That seems like it would be a lovely... The monkey's going crazy. Now for the worst part about soloing these things. I am purveyor of minimum damage. As in, like, I don't really do a lot of damage. And these bosses take a lot of damage. Bran canceling the orb? I swear, this man is amazing. I would take him any day in a dungeon. Oh my gosh, I have Strangle. That doesn't work. I just have to avoid that spinning orb. So, this one has several phases. We're gonna be here for a while, guys. Oh, web blast. This is just the beginning. I need Reno to come here and save my ass. Reno! Do damage! Maybe it has like an interval cooldown of like 2 minutes. Merely a prologue. Let us begin at once. Who is the Puppet Master? Will we ever find who they are? A lot of charging, boys. Not a fan of charging. It's like, drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword. I don't want to be so far away from creatures. Nope, wait. Come over here. Oh, Bran, again, feared them. Look at the crabs! It's ghost lobsters. The worst kind. Oh, still. Brand feared them again. I swear, this man is amazing. Do I have Gorfine's? I do have Gorfine's mask. I used it already because I thought it was a different ability. This is how good I am, guys. This is pretty good. I am the best World of Warcraft player in the world. I remember my abilities clearly. Okay. Sometimes I look at my DPS and I'm like, hey, that's actually not that bad. Don't shield. No shielding for you. Okay, we're still not stepping on the webs. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I haven't stepped on the webs yet. Oh my gosh. Say that famous last words. Do I have anything? No, I'm just gonna have to wait until... Stinging Swarm. What does that do? Oh, just AMZ that, because I don't know what that is. Is it a... What does it do? What does Stinging Swarm do? Is it a magic, or... I mean, I didn't take any damage, so I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say it was probably a magic thing. Funko Cone. Stun. Gosh. You know, Brand's kind of short, and he's a little hairy, but he's great. He's also really just... Okay, let's see what this does. What are you doing? What's he casting? Nope, never mind. Brand stunned it again. Who can complain about this man? This man is amazing. And also, look at him doing damage. He's doing 72k. That's like almost half of what I'm doing. I don't know if that says more about Bran or more about me. I have some... This thing does not do... Like, these types of bosses are very much like... Don't get hit by the very obvious things that you can avoid. And he stunned him again. Is it the double source stunning? And can I track how many stuns this guy has had? Miscellaneous. Interrupts. No. Show interrupts. I didn't have any interrupts on that fight. There was nothing to interrupt. Maybe there was something to stun though. Here we go. Don't step on the webs because they are still active. Damn it! I was underneath the floor. That's not fair. This is gonna be a worse battle than the one we just fought. Just blow everything. Well, hello, princess. Did you come back? You wanna go? You wanna say hi, everybody? Hi. Move your tissue box. Oh no. Oh, what? Instantly dispelled? Did Bran just dispel that? My gosh. Guys, you guys need... Everybody needs to learn... He did? He did dispel it. He dispelled. My gosh, Bran is so good. Oh, sorry. Are you gonna sit down on your desk? She's blocking my light right now. Hey, baby. You want to say hi? What's up? Hello. You having a good day? You being a good girl? Yes. Yes, you are, because you're always a good girl. You're the best girl in the entire world. What you up to? You can't chew my straw. We've been over this. No chewing of the straw. Everybody say hi. Also, oh, struggle. Are you gonna say hi? Oh, look at this big cat. She is so fluffy. Do hero talents make your spells look different? They can. Did they put Rafam into the game? No, they haven't yet, I don't think. Cat cam does not appear to be working. Yeah, I had it off for a second because the angle of the camera with the... Plus she wasn't there and it just looks weird having like an empty cat bed. Oh, you're so cute. You want to lay down? You want to sit in your bed? What's she doing? You're just enjoying having... We're just gonna have a moment here. I know. It was a tough morning. Played a little bit. You got some treats. You ran around. You fought with the dehumidifier. You know. It was a troubling morning. You had a lot going on. Oh, yeah, that's right. You yelled at the birds that were outside. That was nice. It's a lot of work being a cat. Yeah, gotta get those chin scratches in. You never know when the next chin scratch is gonna happen. Ooh. Want some more? You do? No? Yes? Want some ear scratches? Make having your ear scratched? I swear, she's like out. Cat cam is working fine. There's no human cam now. It's true. You want to go on your bed? You want to stay here? There we go. Now you can actually see her. Look at her. Aww. She is the nicest cat I have ever met in my entire life, and I have not met many cats. Okay, we're going to talk about Nazi for a second. I never had a pet before I had Nazi. Nazi's full name is Nazdormu, Aspect of Time. But she goes by Nazi because it's adorable. And she is a Maine Coon that is very tiny. She's a small baby Maine Coon. But that doesn't... She's small in size, but, like, big in personality. Let's see, what else is there about her? She is a lovely lady. She's friendly to everybody. Whenever the door opens, she needs to just greet everybody. You know. She's currently 5 years old, I think. She's very skinny. She's very good at regulating her weight. We're a family of big people, so we were like, let's get a big cat. Let's get a big Maine Coon. You want to sit down on your bed? You have to sit on your bed. You can't go on my desk. She's long-haired, as you could probably see. No. You gotta stay on your bed. Let me turn the cat cam back on. No, you gotta go back on your bed. I feel like you can't really do that with a lot of cats, where you're just like, no, you go there. That's where you're supposed to go. Yay, you're so nice. But, like, I feel like I don't treat her like a lot of people who are cat owners treat their pets. Because I'm like, your cat is 13. Aww. She's a lady. Or he is. It scratches. If you got those hair clips on cat ears that are sold at Hot Topic and wore them, you both would have cat cams. I mean, Halloween's coming up, Tony. Is it time for me to dress up as a cat again? Do you guys remember that? That was a long time ago. I think Tony was there. Okay, so we got a Warbound item. Baby. No. I have to stream. I can't keep giving you rubs. Okay, you go back on your bed. There. Stay there. No more. You can't go any further. You have to stay there. No. Stay. Thank you. Now she hides behind the computer. Maybe she'll come back. She'll settle down. She's just a wanderer, you know? And a trinket. Which I will take. I'm pretty sure it's better than this. Alrighty. Did we get a map at least? I don't think we did. But that's all the bountiful delves. And I am not going to do a non-bountiful delve. I'm just saying. Okay. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Let's go. Let's get out of here, Bran. Any clickies for Bran? At the very end, you do get clickies for Bran. We've got to keep an eye out. Don't ever port out. You just walk out and catch things that you couldn't see before. Ooh, yeah, there's another one. There was like none in the zone.
Nice find.
It's just a lot of cat hair, you know? Gosh, there's another one. Okay. Insatiable for pets. She's very fit and looks very young even now. I don't have problems with her health as well. I hope she'll live for 10 more years. Me too! I think everybody's cat needs to live for at least 20 years. Otherwise, it's just cruel. So much. Oh wait, did I get everything that I could have? Full delves. Chester. Armor. Curio. Wait, what? What's a curio? Rank 4. I already have all of those. And a fractured gemstone locket. We still have not gotten that. Which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this on like my alts and stuff. I'm doing delves on my alts because I would like to get all of the recipes. Alrighty. Onward ho. I mean, I probably could buy them at a certain point, but you know, what's the joy in buying? Okay, so now we have to do Eyes of the Weaver. Oop, she's back! Hello? You gonna sit down? You gonna take a nap? You gonna block my light entirely? That's also, you know, a play.
It is an excellent day for a race.
I have...
Come fly with us.
Have I not done this one? The Siege Hold Scuttle. Let's do expansion features. Skywriting. We are Falafel. We are in Ashkahet. Siege Hold Scuttle. Oh my gosh, we have not done this at all. Okay. Let's do the Siege Hold Scuttle on normal.
What do you seek?
Hello, Emily. How are you doing? What's it like in Sweden? What's been going on? I miss you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. And that's my fault because I haven't been streaming in like forever or constantly. I'm just gonna take a long turn around here. I'm getting pinged. Oh, sorry. It's hard to read messages and fly at the same time. It's like I'm texting and driving. It's not working well for me. So, yeah, don't text and drive, guys. Or don't message and fly. Alright, did we get silver? Oh, we did get gold. Hey! And we got an achievement. We got Ashkahet normal. A gold! I'm doing poorly. Same, missed you too. How's choir going? I have a 4-hour exam tomorrow at 8 a.m. A 4-hour exam? Dear Lord, what for? What would you need to take a test for 4 hours for? I feel like the longest test I ever had was 2 hours. I'm sorry you're not doing well. Let's see, you should light a candle and, you know, give yourself some love. The real question is, does choir give her something to sing about? Oh yeah. Guys, I've got singing in my blood. I love singing. I've never disliked it. But I can be loud. Like, I've had my other people in the choir be like, girl, you need to, like, tone it down a bit, because you're just so loud. So, I don't know why I'm like, that's the one thing I'm like, I love singing. I love singing loudly. But yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's great, and it brings me so much joy, but I also am now concerned about Aerie, because Aerie's not supposed to be, not doing well. How do we help you do better? I'm drinking wine. Actually helps me focus. You know what? Sometimes you gotta take the edge off. You gotta take the stress of whatever it is that you're going through. Look at all the crabs. I forgot that I took the crab thing on. Look at this crab working hard. As well you should. Work hard, crab. Work hard. Why are there random holes everywhere? That bird is tenacious. Oop, oop. Don't trigger anything. Why are they telling me there's one here? Like, apparently there's one, like, right in here? You know what? It's too complicated. My little panda eyes can't see it. So if my panda eyes can't see it, I'm not going to put her through the pain of not seeing. You gotta rest right now, because last day you can't learn anything. It's true! Heck yeah, wine. I'm going to the wine fields tomorrow. Oh, did your wine ever finish your wine? Do we know about the wine? Has the wine been tasted? Oh, here's another one. Thank you, Jesus, for these markers on the map, because otherwise your girl would be lost. These are duelers. Okay. Look at them. Dueling away. Just don't get involved in that. Little bug hiding. I love that. The Utatians and the Roman Empire. I know, right? I mean, their art isn't even that good. It's just so basic and attempting to be realist.
Information has always been an exquisite currency.
Yeah, no one likes the Mesopotamians. I mean, what have they done? And also, it was so long ago.
Forget to keep an eye on the maddening deeps.
Alright, onward ho, guys. Onward ho. Let's take pictures of people. Because we're not a creeper. We're just taking pictures of the wildlife. A lot of rares. Am I just taking pictures of the same thing over and over again? He's epic. Okay. Common. Go crabs! Oh, I just realized. I was like, why are there so many crabs down here? I was like, I've done this world quest before, and I was like, I don't remember it looking like this. It didn't, because they were crabs. Look at those big guys going at it. Take a picture of that, and then wait till they get big. Wait till they get big. Boom. And boom. And then we take a picture of both of them. Great shot. Oh, I was able. I had an exam where I had to talk about marketing, and what I learned the day before was in my exam. I got a 3 or a C in America, which I was very happy about. Hey, what does it say? C's get degrees? I am. They were chill, but history is BIH. Pop off, sis. I could never. Oh. I don't like this one. I'm really bad at it too. But I don't have any other choices. Well, we could kill this rare. If the rare gives me 20%. I feel like this paladin is slightly struggling. Are they? Yeah, they are indeed a ret paladin, so I might be able to steal threat off of them. I'm helping! Helping. Yay. I'm providing assistance. Greg, you are Scythian. You do not get a pass. Loaded up on Red Bull, so Red Bull and wine? Is that a good mix? Are we supposed to do that? Okay, that gave me 75. I need to kill another rare. Because guys, I really don't like this quest. 1, I'm really bad at it. And 2, I realized you're supposed to get to a... You can either click the thingamaboobers. This one just takes so long, guys. So long. Just not good. Oh, why would you do that? What did it do? My gosh, shamans. Murder hobos. That gave me 2%. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Okay, we're looking this one up because I have done this quest like 1 or 2 times before, and the amount of actual progress you get is really small. Horns of Dark Mass. And there's gotta be a way to, like, cheese it. There's gotta be a way to cheese it. Heavy discordant slaying. If this is going slow, get more stacks of the buff. At 50 stacks, I saw a large elite, killed it, and jumped 40%. Yeah, I'm at 55, so we are going to look for big dudes. Nope, wait, hold still. No, no, no. Kill this guy. Oh, that guy. I bet he's worth a lot. Oozacan. Oh my gosh. I just murder so slowly. I want to get to Oozacan. Oozcon? Oozcon? I don't know. I need to get to that though. One, I want to kill a rare so I don't have to be doing this. That gave me, yeah, that gave me 7%. Ain't nobody got time for this, guys. Oozcon. Is he inside here? He is. I'm gonna cheat. How much do you think this guy will give? Because we are at 9% right now. Does he even count? I don't think he do. But he does count towards Eyes of the Weaver, which at this point is all I can hope for, you know? I don't have to do this world quest. A Reformation Nova. 90%. Alright, we're out of here, guys. We're not doing this world quest. Ain't nobody got time for this. Takes forever. It didn't give credit towards the world quest. I'm at 55 stacks. Yeah, these give like 0 progress. No. The creature down there? Okay, good. So now we just have to do food place. So like, this gives 33 Valor Stones. This one gives Key Shard. Ooh. One doesn't even take anything. You just go down here. You feed a whole bunch of babies. And are they disgusting jaw crawler babies? Maybe, but I'm still feeding them. They deserve food and love too. I don't know how I escaped from that. Let's kind of sneak sneakily into this cavern. Sneaking. I'm a bit melancholic, that's all. Everything's much better now that you are here. Aw, I love the mango one. It's my favorite, but I usually drink 0 sugar ones. Red Bull's good when there's nothing else, but Monster's better besides the normal green one. The normal green one is kind of disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good observation. Green Monsters, not so good. I do need to go down here. I wonder if you're a priest and you float through here, do you actually cause the tremor sense to go off? I have to try that. And done. What? Girl, I just fed you and your babies and you're gonna attack me? That's just rude. I feel like also this kind of defeats the purpose. They sent me in here to feed their animals and I'm like, I fed them and then I killed them. Alrighty. Let's see. Weekend event. Weekly Ash rolling in the deeps. Gearing up for trouble. That's what we're doing next. Gearing up for trouble. Guys, if I don't get the mount on this Awakening the Machine this time round, I'm going to be kind of disappointed because I have done it every week on all of my alts. I have like a 99.5% chance of getting it at this point. Like, it's crazy. Now fully dressed without a smile. Hope that helped. Airy. Normal green monster plus vodka is a killer combo. I pass out every time. I don't think that's good for you. feel like I'm like someone's grandma. I'm like, no, Ari, don't do that. That's just, you're gonna, I'm gonna turn the light on. I'm turning into like the crypt keeper over here. Alrighty, we're back. I'm alive. Let's go turn this in. Hopefully we get something good. Can I sit down? I am sitting down. Alright, I'm gonna weave with these little crabs that are everywhere. Look, they're floating! There's so many crabs. Hello, Bobbin. Alright, so from this item, we could potentially get... Give me a second. Give me a second. I have a spreadsheet for this. Adventuring in Kaz Elgar. No. 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 It'll come to me. It's drop. From the Severed Threads Pact. You can get an enchanting formula for the chant of Winged Grace, or an illusory adornment shadow. And that's pretty much it. Those are the only things that come out of this bad boy, so chances of us getting one of those things are slim. And as such, we didn't get anything. Now we're gonna turn in that Delver's quest. I know you miss Sylvanas in the Shadowlands. Really, Neen? Really? You're gonna bring up Sylvanas in the Shadowlands? That sounds it. And you talked about Nazjatar? I'm not gonna lie, you and Adrian had a lot in common. Oh wait, we gotta get the Saruki lockbox. Can I be sneaky about it and not get caught? Oh my gosh, that was amazing. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I also need to double check and make sure, because there are rares that drop specific things in here, and I don't really kill a lot of rares. Let's get rid of all of that stuff that we don't need. PvP. No one likes PvP. Just have to go all the way to the bottom. There's a lot of quests that we're not going to do. Rares. Okay, what do we want? Is there anything interesting of significance that we may or may not want to get? Just appearances. Appearances that you know, you don't need to. What? Really? Only got one? Oh, gold. Okay. So the reverse I'm kind of behind. But I do have a lot of other stuff. Okay, well, none of that. None of that. Back to the wall. Bookworm. Okay, we gotta turn this quest in because we did this delve. And now we're gonna go to the... I know, I talked to you. Now we have to go to the dwarves.
Hey there.
Sir Jonathan True here.
Have a good one.
Those are banned words in chat, Slay. I miss Ashara. I know, right? Ashara was the best. I've been faced with the reality that there's an exam that we have to do that apparently last year only 24% of people who took it passed. Can't quite spell her name. That's 1 out of 4. That's not too bad. You got it. Good friends and we used to play together, but the Shadowlands and Sylvanas is something I always ask everybody. Well, I do appreciate the fact that we don't have to deal with Sylvanas right now. I think they are letting her breathe a little bit, which I think is a good choice on World of Warcraft's part. She needs to, you know, have her time in the sun and, you know, maybe contemplate the mistakes that she's made in life. The thing is like, I'm really, like, as far as my personal, like, morality, I do believe that everybody deserves redemption. But I think they wrote her poorly in the way that she's genuinely remorseful, but her actions don't show that at all. Like the fact that she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was me who was causing all of those bad things. It was the dark side of me, the bad side of me that was doing all those things. And in my opinion, that destroyed her character. The minute they were like, oh, she didn't really know what she was doing. It was out of her control. Like if she had like a big awakening moment where she was like, you know what? I messed up and I shouldn't have done that. And yes, I can never be truly forgiven. I can understand why people would never forgive me for what I've done. But, you know, I was in a dark place and I have a lot of remorse about it. I could get behind that. I would understand that. But the fact that they took the cop out of being like, I didn't know who I was at the time. Okay, guys, here, I just want to show you. I have a tracker, a rare tracker, for things that are mounts that I have attempted to kill. And as you can see, I've got a lot of mounts that I still need to kill. I haven't killed a lot. But here, very at the bottom, we have War Within. So I've killed Belladar's spawn 9 times. So I've got only an 8% chance of killing that. I've looted 57 boxes that could potentially drop the Dauntless Imperial links. So, you know, I have a 43% chance of getting that. It's a 1 in 100, so I'm okay with that. This bad boy right here is theoretically a 1 in 5 chance. I have killed him, or I've looted this box 25 times. I have a 99.62% chance of actually getting it at this point. And, yeah, if I don't get it on this stream today, I'm going to be very disappointed in my odds. I think maybe, did I loot it and I just didn't click it? Is it in my bag somewhere and I didn't know? Who knows, guys? Who knows? I got the mount from the dungeon that looks exactly like it. I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like. Oh, the Royal Court Undercrawler spider mount that we just got. If you have this, the arachnophobia, turns it into the crab mount. That's so funny. I have this mount. Just to give you a reference, 0.01% of players who play World of Warcraft record having this. This mount drops from the dungeon. So I have this one, which is the other, this is the diamond version of it. This is from doing the War Within Season 1 Keymaster. I have 2,000 in my Raider IO already. This, what is it? Mech suit. We're gonna type in mech suit. This, how do I not have this? Look at it. It's not much, but it's honest work. Defeat the awakened phalanx. Yeah, I've done this a billion times. 25 times, not a billion. I mean, a billion, 25, it's the same. Did going full void increase the testosterone in her? I'm gonna say that. Okay, actually, we're gonna have a conversation about that really quickly. I don't know why they decided to go this way. The pink rocket, love rocket all over again? Do you think Queen Ansarek deserved redemption after betraying her mother and willingly working with Xalatath? Giving up. Ansarek was so campy and I like her. I love Ansarek. She was awesome. For real, they need to stop making everybody mentally ill. I think everybody deserves redemption. I really do. But I feel like you have to have genuine remorse. You have to have like remorse and the will to not do what you did, and to also, if needs be, to have recompense for the actions that you've done. I don't think you should be like a slave for the rest of your life to make up for the sins that you've committed. But I do think it's like, are you going to try to undo some of the damage that you did? And I mean, she is, but like, here's the thing. If she had an insane break where she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I was committing all these atrocities and that I feel really like it was the dark side of me. It was like the evil half of the shadow version of me that was affected by the wrath of the Lich King. If that's the case, then she should not have to do anything to make up for the sins that she's committed, because it wasn't her fault. She didn't know. She was insane. So making her feel guilty about having done something that she literally had no control over and didn't have free will in order to commit those atrocities, then why are we making her suffer and going into the maw to do all this stuff? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't make someone not guilty and still punish them. And you can't make someone guilty and then just like wash it away. I think it doesn't feel balanced, and I think that's why a lot of people had like a really bad gut reaction to the whole like mentally ill thing version of her death, because like she shouldn't be punished if she's mentally ill. But also, that beside that point, I have another tirade I'd like to go on. I am tired of all of these females in the game having their voice modulated to be deeper than what they are. Now, I know they do that a lot with like dragons and whatnot, because if you have a huge dragon, when they are in like dragon form, they have like deeper, like, you know, bassier tones because they're a larger creature. That to a certain degree makes sense to me. But like, why are all of the like female dragons like voiced like men? Like, I feel like women are kind of getting erased. The men get manlier and the women get manlier, and then we just don't have any more women anymore. And it makes me sad. And I don't approve of that. I have strong feelings about that.
Measure twice, watch my back while I commune with the machine.
I never understood why we need to take tests to prove that we can do the things that are in the test or that we can work in a job industry. Well, the problem is like, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, like, why would I hire you? I do think it's hard. Like, my thing is like, I mean, you have to prove somehow that you can do something, because if you don't, then why would they hire you over someone who also can say that they can do it, but they can't prove that they can do it? That being said, I went to school for accounting. Accounting in the classroom is a lot different than accounting in the actual workplace. A lot of it is like theory, and people have different strategies. But like, I did need to have like an idea of like debits and credits and how to do like, you know, some zero accounting. This is, I'm just gonna take this, come over here. I'm gonna just, maybe this is a rough take. I think the hardest wave in here is the second wave. Not the third one or the fourth one. The fourth one is actually relatively easy. The third one, where you have to like interrupt two different dudes, if you don't have a really good class that has like interrupts or stuns that you can like spec into, it can get kind of whiskey. And by whiskey, I mean, can I, here, this. See, that's not, this is pretty easy for a DK, because I can just like grip my way around mechanics. Maybe that's why I don't like being gripped. We need sassy girl divas. We need sassy girls, but we also need like, why can't we just have like a nice kind of low-key female who's like just, but like, you do need to still have a hero version.
Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
Because like, I like the idea, so I play like a little bit of D&D, and like one of the things they say is like, if you are the type of person that is like, I'm gonna go out and do something crazy and like save the world and leave my family, and you do have to be like a really weird person to want to do that. So like, you are going to have like a kind of a crazy quirky attitude and not be like your average Joe. Chat poll: should I apply to law school to become a lawyer? It takes 4.5 years. Yes or no? Wait, I thought you were going to be like a museum curator. What happened to that? Do we not like museum curators anymore? Are you not having fun with it? Is it because of Mesopotamia? It's because of the Hungarians, isn't it? Their history just kind of like threw everything out of whack. I don't know what the Swedish law system is like. Because I'm going on an apprenticeship in retail, and I need to learn about marketing and to calculate stuff that needs to be done in a company, but I don't need those for my job. No, you probably don't need it for your job. I'm gonna say something maybe controversial. I don't think people view jobs or school the way it needs to be seen. School is literally an opportunity to learn things that you will never have an opportunity to learn ever again in your entire life. Having someone teach you, like, hey, here's something to do with marketing. Like, I got a master's degree in business administration, and there were things that I learned that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to use this. But I can't tell you how many times, like, I'm so glad I took some of those classes because it shapes your worldview. You're like, oh, like when I walk into a building or like a business and they're doing some like random, like weird, like marketing techniques or whatever, I'm like, oh, okay, I know why they're doing that. That makes sense. And then you kind of like, it helps you see the world differently. So, yes, you may not have to use it right now for the particular job that you have, but don't view it as something you're like, oh my gosh, I have to learn this and it's stupid and it's like, it's not worthwhile. It's not useful to me right now. Yeah, and there's a lot of classes that aren't particularly useful in school, personally. I think there's a lot of bloat. But that being said, you're never going to get that opportunity ever again. Am I? The angle is weird. I think they changed the angle of that. They changed the angle of that mechanic. I have done this a lot, so I'm very used to that mechanic. It used to be, it used to always target him. Like, not like it would target him on purpose, but like...
Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
So many lawyers, you basically get relegated into doing personal injury law unless you have to... Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if you know you can get into a law firm that actually does stuff that you care about, I think patent law would be interesting, but you have to have, like, engineering background for that. I don't personally stress that much, but when people surrounding me get stressed, it affects me. I think the market is decent in Sweden. I changed my mind, y'all. Oh, Susan, you're an academic weapon. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a good thing either. I have to kill this null bot. Can I grab you? I can't. Oh, interesting. I need to kill you somehow. Because I can't kill this guy until this guy's dead. I can't grip him either. That makes sense. He's just the primary target though. Anytime the primary targets are the interrupt guys, and then the null bots. And then probably this guy. I want to smash my lawyer hammer and say, not only are you going to jail, but you're also going to... Oh my gosh, that reminds me, Greg. We need to go back and do, Ace Attorney. Objection! I need to finish that. I feel like I was really getting into it. There's just so much reading that I think my brain was like, I can't handle this story any much. And I don't want to miss the story. I was really enjoying the story. So terrible at this game. It takes me forever to do anything. Okay, we killed the nullbot because he's the primary target. He's the primary bad guy. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Death and decay slows. Alright, he's dead. We're just gonna let those guys explode, and then we're gonna kill his medbot. I don't want the medbot healing things around it. Okay, you're right. When I see things that companies do, I understand what they're doing those things because I learned about them. Yeah, I mean, it may not be useful to you, like, to actually have a profession. But, like, school is amazing in learning things that, like... I also think, like, if you are going to college or university or something like that, look at the criteria that you need to actually, like, learn your... What's that? Like, your profession or your major or whatever it is that you do. And then what you need to do is figure out what extra, like... what extra credits you have available to you, and then go take like a random class. Like, I took so many random classes in college because I was like, I want to know about Gregorian chant. I've never heard anything about that before. I took German classes. I took random philosophy classes because I was like, and granted, I took stuff that was like relatively easy that I knew that I could do without like completely ganking my GPS. But like Gregorian chant, like the grading on that one is not going to be the worst thing ever. And it was fun. I had so much fun in college. That being said, I was also a homeschooler who was completely like, you know, cut off from the world and had no knowledge of, you know, stuff outside of what I learned in my very tiny classroom. Does that explode everything else? Really. So I was really eager to get out there and like learn stuff. And just get like, there's a dude like when you go to college and you're talking to a professor, there is stuff in his brain that like you get to tap into and just ask them questions. That's a judge, but you would rock. For real, I need to practice before I go to law school, so I think we should do Ace Attorney. It's alright. Ace Attorney is overwhelmingly Japanese. I don't mind the Japanese part. It's the, oh my gosh, really? There's no null box. Okay. We'll let this guy eat the pylon damage. Is this guy dying? Last wave. Okay, this is the tricky one because you need to do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I have a counter. So at the last second, I'm gonna step to the side. Step into the side. Because you can't let that thing attack him. Is there another null bot? Yeah, we do. Now the null bot is the primary target. The goal is I'm gonna kill this guy before that goes off. Maybe I was wrong about that mechanic. Game theory and logic are the two best you've mentioned to me. Aww. The way there's no correlation between those two. I never made it to college. I never took my SAT in high school seriously. I was smoking too much weed back then. Yeah, but I don't think that's your fault. I think that's like the culture. There's this like weird like... I don't think people give too much... They don't give enough appreciation to how much a culture can like affect just people around it. Like, and that's why I think we do need to like... This sounds probably problematic or whatever. But like, you do need to like protect society and not expose it to everything that is going to like potentially damage it. I don't think you can like restrict people's freedoms and be like, no, you're not allowed to smoke weed, and no, you're not allowed to go do this or love whoever you want. But I do think like when you just try to like overhaul society, there's a lot of people that are like affected by that. I sit in my little cavern in my home, and I have big ideas about things that have happened. Why did he cancel? Why did he cancel his charge? Why? You're gonna charge in 7 seconds? Why did you charge? Okay, I'm gonna try this. What is happening? Why did, because I wanted to. No. He wasn't gonna cancel then. Alright guys, you ready to get a mount? I'm ready to get a mount. Let's get a mount. College was also good for me. I wasn't interested in it at all until at the very end, so I didn't get the best grades, but at least I graduated. There you go. College pissed me off. If I hadn't gone to college, I wouldn't have entered a horrible situationship. Oh, is that where you met this horrible person? Time heals everything. That's what I've been told. Well, I hope not. Still need that man back. No, you don't need that man. You don't need people. Well, you do need people. But Harry, you learned something out of it. You became wiser after all that in regards to relationships. That is true. That's very true, Adri. Nina. Sorry. I didn't get... Oh my gosh. I can't believe I didn't get it. That is crazy. What is the chance drop right now? It's creeping closer and closer. It's 99.76% chance. How am I so unlucky with this? Because if I did loot it on anybody, it would have probably said it. I feel like this is going to be my albatross. This is going to be the one mount that I don't get until the very end of the expansion. I'll be like, why do I have to keep awakening the machine? I should be getting this mount already. Or maybe they think that I've already gotten the mount because I got the... Is it this one? Does this one drop it? No, but it drops a charged crusher. This is why we needed to open this one. We didn't get anything from it. All Alright, well, that'll do. We need to do 2 more delves on her, but I'm going to not do them because I only do bountiful delves because that's actually news. Very right. And so are you, Greg. Also, Greg, don't involve yourselves with people that aren't good for you. You guys all deserve the best, but also, you know, be kind to yourself. The auction house mail? I am trying to make more money, guys, because I tend to just spend money and not make it, which has not been proving very successful for me. I sold a deadly ruby and a quick emerald because I crafted those with my very panda hands. We are going to park her because I'm lazy. And then we are going to solo some bountiful delves as a warrior because I need to do her stuff for the week. The music in... Oh, can you guys hear the game music really well? Please, you need the mount for content. I know, right? It's like the game should know that I'm streaming and I need to have a mount loot so that I can get, you know, mad respect. Okay, we are going to log off of her because she's pretty much done everything that I wanted to do, except for I need to do 1 more delve for the weekend event. I also need to do the rookery, but like, do I need anything from the rookery? Probably not. Does anything drop from the rookery? Oh, leatherworking. Avoid stone monstrosity. The roiling thunderstrike talons. Alright, here is Loktar. Her name is Loktar and Load because she's a hunter. Who's also an orc who says Loktar. So it's Lock and Load, but it's Loktar and Load. It's like one of my favorite names that I've ever made. I'm so proud of it. Like, to an unreasonable amount. I should not be this proud of this mount. Or this name. I think we go through tough times and things so we can learn something out of those. I 100% agree. Life is all about experiences and going through things. You either learn from watching other people or you learn from experiencing it yourself. Sometimes it's better to watch someone else go through it, and then sometimes you don't understand it until you go through it yourself. Alright, so we're going to do something extremely fun right now. Like, when I say extremely fun, I mean mind-blowingly fun. You guys are going to really enjoy this. So this girl right here, she's a leatherworker, and she's also a skinner. And what that involves... She also has a bountiful delver. Oh my gosh. How's she done? I need to do 2 more delves on her. We're just going to do stuff on a hunter for a little bit. Sorry. What that entails is I need to do a lot of skinning. Not just because skinning is great and all, but what do I also have to do? It's not time for the theater. But I do need to kill the world boss. So we're going to kill the world boss real quick. And then we're going to join a skinning party because I need to make sure that I loot enough skinning stuff on her in order to get all of her skinning knowledge. As you can see down here, I need to get 4 Tempest pelts and an abyssal fur. And yeah, that's how it's gonna be for all of us. And you guys are gonna be here with me the entire time, right guys? Thank you. I appreciate your support. Oh no. Oh, we got 2 in that party. We got 3 in that party. Oh, wait, hold still. Going too fast. We got 9. We got to join. Alright, I have killed a bunch. I don't even think... I'm just going to say, I don't think these world bosses drop... Oh, they do drop gear. They do drop gear, guys. They do go down. Okay, she is level 599. So if we can get a good piece of loot off of this guy. He drops a coat and some boots. Do we need boots? We could use boots. I'm not going to be picky, though. I haven't gotten any gear off of world bosses this entire time that I've played. What is on me? I've got like a purple thing on my head. What does that mean? Oh my gosh. Well, don't run into me, dude. Totally knew that I had to keep moving. Let's catch this orb. It's part of my trinket. And I am so good at doing damage. This is you guys watching me in my true element. I normally tank because the real secret of my life is that I do not know how to DPS. I don't even know how to DPS on a hunter. It is embarrassing. I'm just here for the aesthetics. My girl is an amazing hunter named Loktar and Lode with 2 amazing Rylak pets. And that's it. That's all I got. I don't got much more than that. Here, this is what we're fighting. Kordak, so you can actually see it. Ah! Okay, who's that on? Is that on me? No, it's not. Okay. Felt kind of bad for a second.
Gracefully executed as always.
Okay, no, you didn't drop anything.
See if this unit can be repaired.
Now
No
what we
sense
do?
in wasting a good tool.
Now what we do is we leave this party and we float over down to B-Town. We all make bad decisions, but that's because we first thought they were right decisions. After that, you learn from them so you can choose better in the future. That's true. If you don't know that it's a bad decision until you've done it. Good, because I won't tell you yet. For real, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, or whatever. No, it's true. AKA. No, not AKA. That is true. You should do that. Okay, we need to join a skinning party. We're gonna go here, find, and then we go to Cinder. Maybe they'll take me, maybe they won't. But no skinning. B, no skinning? You can't say no skinning. That's rude. Fallen Charger. War mode on. Sorry, don't do that. I'll have war mode on. Let me go over here. Be closer. B. We're just gonna do B. See what shows up. Why are all these people like okay. Let's go find our group of people. Oh. Still, where is everybody? Oh, they're war mode on. Is this war mode on? It's gotta be war mode on. Sorry, my bad. I thought it said war mode off. Sorry. While we're waiting. Oh my gosh, there's 3 waxes right here? My cup floweth over, guys. And I can skin this. And I got a trident. And we get more? I don't think I picked up the wax quest, though.
I do not have a target.
The good thing about the bee farm, though, is that let's do bees. Bees. But I need to make sure it's off. This farm amount. War mode on. I want war mode on. Maybe I should turn war mode on just to get it done. I think I just have to go turn on war mode. I'm gonna do that real quick and then I'll come back. I wonder why they want war mode on, because there's a lot of war mode off. Like, there's not a lot of people who are farming it regularly. So with 1 step forward and 3 steps back, I'm the love of your life until I make you mad. I did get into a group. Yay. Oh, that's a 5. A pack of 5. That's a... I'm back, guys. I'm back. So we're just gonna be skinning until we finish getting... Is this where we're at? Is this it?
I need to find something first.
I mean, I don't mind doing 1 wolf at a time, but... Dude, you didn't get a tank. Problem is, okay, so skinning basically just happens where you just have like a bunch of like people tank, like chuckles. You don't have a lot of people who are usually have like 1 tank who honestly does like a ton of damage, and then you have a couple of DPS and maybe a healer, like 2 DPS and a healer.
No.
Laughing at over there. While I was making slow cooked pork shoulder for dinner, you know, Budapest is gonna love this. I named my stomach Budapest because it's the capital of Hungary. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Greg. He's so insensitive sometimes. No. Someone's pet is dead. Need a slow-cooked leg of lamb real soon. Hope this inspired you. Leg of lamb. We gonna pull... Oh, good. We have a tank now. Oh, good. Here we go. Good job, tank. Go pull something. What level are you? 573. That's probably not gonna do it. Especially with no healer. Maybe he's confident, you know? A lot of damage. And then we just sit here and skin for a while. So basically, I just join these parties in order to get my knowledge for the week, because it's much better than having to do anything else. And also we can get the B currency. So you need a bunch of this, like 1,000 or something like that, in order to buy the B mount. I don't remember exactly. Hey, another toughened hide. So we need one more toughened hide, and then we need the purple item, and then I'm gonna just call it. I don't really need to, like, be here forever. I get quite a bit of skinning, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. I just like to do this, like, once a week on her, just to get the knowledge, really, is the biggest thing for profession-wise. And it's nice to get a little bit of the... be left. Pull all of this stuff. I feel good about it. Oh, he's just gonna walk in. Just kill these three. It's a weird tactic. Oh no. He's doing great. I'm pulling too much probably for him. But the run back is pretty easy. So it's worth it, right? I need to stun some of this stuff though, because they have like a lot of like passive AoE damage that is really hard to like control. Alright, here's hoping. Let me see if I can. 1, 2.
That item is still recharging.
Let's see what I have. Skinning, specialization. I have 8 points. I would like tanning. Yeah, I'm just capping out this. And then I can refine my chitin, you know? This is what everybody wants to do. It's what all the cool kids do. They refine their chitin. I got 2 basic ones. She's my only skinner. So basically, here's the thing, my goal right now for like... Oh, there's my last Tempest. Okay, so we're just looking for the purple knowledge. One more pack, maybe we can do it. Okay, I am not pulling for this guy. He gets to pull what he wants to pull. It's a great spot. Where's our tank? Tank is all the way over there, and he's taking damage, so... Oh, okay, never mind. Is that him? That's him. Okay, let's see what his target is. These guys are crazy. Here's my abyssal fur. Okay, we're actually done. There's like legitimate farms that you can do where you're just like grinding out and getting all of the stuff that you need, but like I'm not gonna... I think these farming parties will be up for the rest of the expansion. The reason this is such a good farming party for leatherworking is because it has the bees and the wolves, gives you both different types of stuff. Thank you for group. You guys are the best. Woo. All right, now we get to go do stuff on her. So we need to do the weekend event. We need to do the weekly Isle of Dorn, which is in 10 minutes. The Grand Theater Troupe will be up. So we need to do that. And then we need to do...
for incense to use at morning rise.
We'll do this one.
This new directive and procure them?
We're gonna do world quests for the next 10 minutes until I need to, oh my gosh, do the theater troupe. My gosh, my brain does not work, guys, and I apologize. Leaving these good bodies behind. This is just shameful. A shameful waste. Guys, like, all angry by himself over here. You okay, buddy? What hero talent has your hunter? She is currently Dark Ranger with the black arrow. The sound of the Scythian Empire rising? Am I saying that right? Is it Scythian or Scythian? Or Scythian? Very interesting writing system. Didn't study that hard. Did they have one? I thought they was nomads. Don't worry, I won't bore you with the lecture at this time. Technically they had, but I'm not really referring to that one. Ooh, which one are you referring to? I'm trying to find the words for what I'm thinking about. Send it in a Orbit chat class. What? Where is my pristine horns? Cannot attack that target. Alright, there we go. There's my pristine horn.
Stasis lock is important to us.
Stasis lock is important to us.
May your path be unburdened.
Okay. Let's go decorate a ram and then do the theater. No, wait, we got 10 minutes. You know what I also want to do is unlock the elevator. I don't remember how to do that, but I want to. Because the elevator is like some sweet action. Like you can like go straight to the depths as opposed to like going down the thing. I gotta find
with flowers, symbolizing harmony.
Is there a quest around here?
For nature's gifts.
Oh, let's do this quest really quickly. I've been meaning to do this for a while. What do I have to do? Passage to the is that it? Is that all I had to do? Do I just take the elevator now? Is that it? Okay, never mind. We're just checking all the boxes right here. Do a pet battle. Get some of this. We need treasures because we need to get the stone leather swatch. We need to get that.
Welcome, outlander.
I would like to do battle with you. Let me just load my party and heal them. Alrighty. Begin the pack battle. This is... I figured it was like Scythian. Oh, okay. I feel myself tainting the chat already. Are you tainting it with knowledge of ancient civilizations? I don't think you should ever regret introducing us to ancient civilizations. Everybody needs a little more knowledge. More knowledge can't hurt, right? My gosh, this guy's got like a thing coming out of his head. So, anybody got plans for the weekend? I know it's only Thursday, but you know, we only have Friday left, and then it's Thursday, plus Friday night. And we got plans for Friday night? I love the tactic of just barfing on the back line the entire time. It's like one of my favorites. That's right. Knock him dead. Okay. And now we have to go do Rustful Titan Cap Mount. We could? Okay, we have 5 minutes. Do you think we can finish this? We have to subdue some Cinder Bees. I'm just gonna put it out there, guys. I don't think we can subdue Cinder Bees in 5 minutes. But I kinda wanna try. Maybe if someone's there subduing them, we could kind of like tag team and like get some of their tags. And we have 5 minutes. Can it be done? What do we get from doing this? We get a seasoned adventurer's cache with a restored coffer key. Because this girl does not have enough restored copper keys. She only has 7. Tomorrow I should drink beer with classmates. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, yes, after your big test. You should celebrate after your test. Your 4-hour, oh my gosh, your 4-hour death match.
Panda bees, stunning yet perilous creatures. When their numbers surge, honey production halts, triggering extreme aggression instead.
Is someone fighting these bees? It looks like they are. I'm involved. Probably shouldn't be, but I want to be. Getting credit? Yes, we're getting credit. Okay, good. Just gonna tag this stuff while I... Another crackling shard! Dude, we're up to like 4 now, I think. I'm telling you. The best way to do farming is just get a leather worker. A leather worker. Skinner. Just a skinner. Just go out here, do your random skinning stuff. Just passively get your stuff. I don't think the shard is as rare as it used to be. Because there was the Alani shard out in Pandaria. That one was tricky. These two are really working hard. Oh, I never tagged that one. Run! Tag this stuff! Mostly because I really want to finish this thing before the theater troupe starts up. But also because I'm gonna get another crackling shard. Europa! Get wasted tomorrow. My friend is having a concert on Saturday. Oh. I think it's so funny. Is the drinking scene really heavy in... Oh my gosh. We did finish that. Okay, so now we're going to skin everything. Honey making duties. Wow, we finished this world quest pretty quickly. Okay, now we get out of here. No, wait, I have one more bee. One more bee. Uno morbio. Okay, so how many of these crackling shards do I have now? I have 4 total. I'm almost halfway there to getting another mount. What are the chances, guys? What are the chances? We got a lot of gloom chitin. Chitin? That's weird. Thangst 10. Philosophy of home. Thangst 10. Isn't that Swedish something? Is the shop where all the proper rich Swedes buy their furniture. It's so pretty. Ooh. Basic American beer is flavorless compared to basic European beer, I would think. Well, probably. But like, do you drink it because it tastes so good? Or do you drink it because you just want to get drunk?
Hello.
587 cloak. Not an upgrade, but that's okay. We're not upset. Yet. We could be upsetter, but we're not. And now we have the Soaring Meter Bee. I have 430 of these pollens, and I don't know how many we need. So let's go down to the bottom. We need 900. 430. I'm like halfway there too. I'm halfway to getting 2 mounts. And like 99% there to getting that other mount. Guinea. Leatherworking. Okay, we need to loot some stuffs. We are going to do this right here to get the Rook Feather Wrist Wraps pattern. That's why we're here. Let's see if there's one up. Let's see. Custom. And theater. Theater. Is there one up? There is. Please. Take me. I'm useful. Is war mode on? Okay, it's not. There are so many people here. Oh yes, please. I will take some mage food. This guy's like, now I want Chinese food. No, I made pulled pork, so we're not having Chinese food tonight. It's a social obligation. When you are with the boys, you get drunk. Simple as that. I don't know about that. I guess. Once again, that's a culture thing. Do you think it's a good culture thing?
Assist them, their customers might stay for the show.
What are we doing? What am I doing? I'm helping someone. Oh, the lag. What am I doing? Can I assist you? Do you need help? I'm informing you of stuff. Do you feel informed? Good. My job. Processing information. That's a great deal. You're welcome. I can get that many mugs for 5 gold? You've sold me. Break a leg, buddy. You're doing great.
Without the cast and the crew, help them out.
Who else can I tell them to break a leg? Oop, none over there. Actually, I'm just gonna like randomly target people that are close by. Are you in range? You're getting cheered. Congratulations. Defeat as many Gorlocks as possible. Now, see, that's where you've lost me. Because... no one else is killing Gorlocks. It's just me. Oh, the lag. Oh my gosh, the lag. Maybe joining a party wasn't the best idea. Alright, well, as soon as this bar is filled, I'm just gonna hang out in the middle. Because this lag is... it's a rough one. It's actually considered upper class to be able to handle larger quantities of alcohol without getting drunk. No, don't die. Okay, well, I'm going to the middle. I'm going to have my dude follow me. And then we are going to play dead to lose combat. Look at them dudes. So cute, flopping their way over here. Now, boys, play dead. Bleh. So flat. House parties are cool and all, but you ever spent 5 hours in the cold children's playground just chugging all kinds of alcohol and neither philosophizing about life or trying to do something crazy? I did that once in high school when there were no other options low-key, but it sounds vibey. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't think, like, high school students should be getting drunk in a playground. That being said, like, I'm not about to, like, judge anybody. Especially since, like, my adult childhood, like, when I was a young teenager, you know, as young teenagers do, I was making puppets and sets and filming and writing scripts for stupid little films. So, you know, everybody's got their hobbies, I guess. I thought I was going to be the next Jim Henson, you know? How life changes. It was past midnight. No children were hammed in the making of that scene. Oh, we're harmed. I was like, hammed? What is hammed? That's harmed. You spelled it correctly. I read it incorrectly. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it just jammed my nail. Guys, I chipped a nail. It's the worst. Oh no! It like weird. It went like at an angle. That is the weirdest break I've ever seen. Oh my gosh! It's like crumbling. Okay, I think I'm good. It's just weird. I'll have to do some damage control in a second. You're Jim Henson to me. Aw, Aerie. You're so sweet. You know, I try. I really do try. It's hard to go all the way though, you know. Let's look at what we got here. What do we got here? What do we have here? Flawless fortes. We are looking for being able to craft this stuff at a really high quality. Simulation mode, top things, 47. I mean, that's pretty good. Waste not and learn leather and command concentration. Let's do it. Commanding concentration. Yeah, so we're gonna go here and into here. We're gonna unlock this one. And then also waste not eventually. Can I unlock this one too? I can. Okay, well then yeah, let's do both of it. Chat is just like Sesame Street. Aww. You know, that's what I try. I aim for that. It's time to turn into a tiny dwarf. What show are we going to have to partake? Oh my gosh, look how adorable I am. I have this like silver bronze hair. Oh, that's really pretty. Gerwig, I know that I've changed. Do you still love me as much as you did before? You keep my processes going, Loktar and Load. I do. I do. Let's build a ship by throwing wood at it.
Lands beyond Kazalgar, call to me. I will build a sturdy ship and sail to meet them.
I usually go out sparingly because I am sadly aware from experience of how easily I can get addicted to stuff, but it's fun to let your hair down once in a while. That's true, and I also like your phrasing. How do you guys pick up all of these, like, American, like, idioms? Like, is it hard to, like, or do you just like the way it sounds so you want to say it too? Like, what are some idioms in your country that you do that I should feel like I should pick up? Because put your hair down once in a while is such, like, such an American way to, you know, say that you're letting loose. Or is that like a European thing that we stole? Owen is totally Miss Piggy. Compliment? Compliment at the end. Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, he's definitely there for style. He also knows his value. Like, Miss Piggy does not put up with shit. She definitely...
Help rises from the deep. I cannot let it damage the ship.
He does know his value. He doesn't let people walk over him. Miss Piggy is an icon. That girl, she literally knows what's what. Also, talk about, like, breaking, like, stereotypes. She's like, I don't need a tall, handsome, strong man. I want this tiny frog man. Because of what's inside. She recognized that Kermit was a great man on the inside. And a great singer, too. Like, one of my favorite songs ever is, we're gonna play it. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, but I want to play it because I think it's one of the prettiest songs ever. It's so good. It's gonna make me want to cry, though. Are you guys ready for this? Let's make this music go away. No sound here. Audio. We don't need audio.
Be careful, remember the last thing you did, it nuked your stream.
It did nuke my stream. But don't worry, I can't imagine that Sesame Street, the powerhouse that is Sesame Street, is going to block me, right? If I do get blocked, guys, I will be back. It's probably better.
Good night, bird.
Good night, bird.
Boy, look at that moon. Isn't that pretty? Do you ever think you might like to visit the moon?
I do want to visit the moon.
Well, I did.
Ernie?
Well, I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air. Yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. I'd like to travel under the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I'd travel under the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. I might stay for a day there if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam aren't real family, so I don't want to live in the sea. I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and meet a dinosaur. There's so many strange places I'd like to be, but none of them permanently. So if I should visit the moon, well, I'll dance on a moonbeam, and then I will make a wish on a star, and I'll wish I was home once again. Though I'd like to look down at the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I may go, I'll be coming home soon. 'Cause I don't want to live on the moon. No, I don't want to live on the moon.
So good. Such a good song. Sesame Street's just like the best, you know? Oh, I am not spending a good thunderous
Oh,
night
I'd
on
like
you.
to look down at the earth from above. I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I may go, I'll be coming home soon. 'Cause I don't want to live on the moon.
So good, and we didn't lose, you guys. The stream didn't end. It's such a good song, guys. You have no idea. I love Bert and Ernie. They're the best. No, I don't want to live on the moon. I'd like to travel the ocean, see the something floor. Go back in time and meet a dinosaur. Although I'll be coming home soon. 'Cause I don't want to live on the moon. I just know Kermit would be hot if he was human. He'd be kind of one of those like short, lanky guys. Calling me Miss Piggy is wild. Oh my gosh! Yes, idioms are cool. One I got used to but haven't had the chance is a whistlin' Dixie. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't do that. What's good, people? Everything's good. Owen's here, so the party can finally start. I woke up like 15 minutes ago and I want to go back to bed. I understand your feels. Those are very intense feelings. I also... Can I... Thank you guys for being here with me while I slowly craft my way over here. Go back in time. Dinosaur. Chitin armor banding. Can I make that or do I have to go back and get stuff? Chitin armor banding. I need one Kahiti Swarm Chitin. One Uno Kahiti Charm something. This is the problem with crafting out of your guild bank is you need to go back and get stuff. The party has already started. Been summoned for gaming. Oh, what are you going to game on tonight, Owen? Put something fun. You doing some League? Wait, do you do League? Oh no, I ran the wrong way. I want to go to bed and never wake up again. Not in a suicidal way. Okay, well, you know, maybe just in a restful, peaceful way. If that's a thing. No, I don't want to try. Go back in time and meet a dinosaur. I'm not learning this recipe. I literally went there to go make a kite and armor banding. I don't have a recipe. I'm terrible at this game, guys. As in, I can't be an artist getaway. Okay, wait. Actually, now that we have Owen here, when you say arst, why don't you just say ast? Why do you have to add the R? Is an ass different than an arse? When I was very young, like 9, I thought it was actually spelled sewer side. I would have sworn it is. So funny. What is this? Where does it come from? Created by alchemists. Go back in time and meet it down. So although I may go, I'll be coming home soon. 'Cause I don't want to. Crystal fused hide. What does it take to make a crystal fused hide? Can I make one? Bleh. How do you make a carapace backed hide? Bleh. It wants honed bone shards. Let's see if we have any first craft bonuses that we can just whip out. No. But I make all this for my crafters. One day, guys. One day. We're slowly getting there. Oh, drums. I need to make a drum. A thunderous drum. Expensive. Oh my gosh. Do you only get one? Go back in time and meet a dinosaur. I need specialization. I have 4 knowledge points available. We are going to go turn in the crafting thing that we just did. Hey, lady, where's my... Excuse me. Where's my knowledge? Thank you. This. And then we gotta spend it because we are not hoarding our knowledge anymore, guys. We've done that. We don't want to do that anymore. We have it, we spend it. 80, 109. I feel like I'm behind somehow. But do we cap this one out so that we can get ingenuity and resourcefulness? Or do we go here and get ingenuity? Waste not? Resourcefulness? You? Industrious? Multi-crafting? So if I go to, for instance, my earthen jeweler cover, and I say, what is the specialization info? I need learned leatherworking, commanding, and waste not. That's all I can do. What if I want to do a runed band hood? Luxurious leathers, commanding concentration, waste not. Foods. Crafting is so weird, guys. I strongly don't recommend it. I want ingenuity. Let's do commanding concentration. Commanding concentration. We're gonna do it. Well, but I kind of want to cap this one out. Let's do that. And then we're just gonna put 1 point in here so that my brain is like, oh, okay. I clearly was trying to do that. So I did 30 plus 30 plus 30 is 90 plus 30, 100. I mean, I have dumped a lot of stats into this, but probably not enough. I should really do... Spotless stitching. Armor crafts and reagents. I don't know what I want to do, guys. We're not going to stress about it too much. This is just a leather worker. She'll get what she needs to eventually. Okay, let's go to the bank, drop off all of our stuff, because I don't want to, like, carry it with me forever. Looking for Nerubian alchemist hat. Can I craft one of those? A Nerubian's alchemist hat? I can. Can I max it? 400 concentration. I can for 10k with max mats. Where are you? Where did you go? I can craft with max mats plus 10k. Let's see if they take me up on that. Wonder if they'll respond. I don't make a lot of money in this game, like, at all. Especially even though I try to have my crafters do well. But I bet someone already tried to grab them. It would be a vibe to go into eternal slumber until your prince comes to wake you up. Aww. Arse is ass, but can't be arsed. It just can't be bothered. It just can't be bothered. Oh, okay. So you can't be asked to do something. Need my situationship back right now. No, Ari, we don't want that. You need to find someone who actually loves you and cares about you. No, Ari, he is no good. I would stay sleeping forever. I would wake you up unless you wanted to sleep forever. Well, then I would respect your wishes. He is no good, but he is very good at spooning. I'm so frustrated. I think that's the thing. Like, people don't realize it's not hard to, like... people don't really want a lot from each other. They just want to know that someone loves them and cares about them and wants to be next to them. He doesn't sound particularly available. Now that I think about it, if you would wake up and see my ugly mug, you would just go back to sleep. That's not true, Greg. That means Ari is booked tonight. It's time to get spooned. I just learned can't be arsed from a Northern Ireland guy online in the 90s. It's a great phrase. It is a great phrase. All right, well, this person didn't respond to me. Maybe they don't want a hat. Maybe 10K is too much. I don't know. We have to go back into the bank. We have to keep dropping off of all of our stuff. This. Okay, we're getting there. This. Yes. It's all coming together, guys. Slowly dropping all of my stuff off. Where some of my herbs went. Flesh. This goes over here. I think that's it. That'll be happy. And then we're gonna go over to my Warbound bank. Like I said, half of this is just. And guys, I just want to say I have tried to sort this like 20 times and it doesn't ever want to be sorted properly. So we're just gonna let it be the chaos that it is. Okay? Just no. I don't want to hear anything about it. Deposit Warbound items. No.
My thanks for your patronage.
I think the problem is also, like, we talk to everybody online, and it's great to have a community online, but honestly, we are very communal people. Like, even, like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but hermits originally, were, like, you would be a hermit, but you would be, like, a hermit in a cave that was, like, next to, like, a whole bunch of other hermits. You were never alone. You know, if you were struggling with something, you could talk to your neighbor hermit and be like, hey. And that's why monasteries became a thing, because they were like, let's be in a house together and everybody in their own room. But then when we, you know, we should have some community time together just in case. All right. We need to do Ajkahet. We also need to do... We are going to go do Awakening the Machine, and then we are going to get that mount, because we have basically a 100% chance of getting the mount, and we don't have it, guys, and it's still... It's just... freaking me out, man. It's freaking me out. Go back in time and meet a dog. And although we go, we come. Perhaps I don't want to on the moon. Let's go awaken this machine, guys. I think we could do it with my hunter. I think I've done it on my hunter. But we also need gearing up for trouble, because I think it contains potentially an item that we need. How much wax do I have on her? Nah, not enough. Not enough to make it worthwhile. Alright. It's time to get a mount. Don't take this the wrong way, but you really remind me of one of my sophomore English teacher. Oh my gosh, it's the curly hair. I swear, I was born in the wrong time. Because I love big curly hair. I mean, I kind of have to. It's what I got. But, yeah, no, I like that. Thank you very much. I am an accountant who plays World of Warcraft, who has been compared to an English sophomore teacher. I don't know why, that tickles me. Ironically, she tried to convince me to stop playing WoW back in 2009.
I do not have a target.
Well, she's now my nemesis. I hate her, and I wish she never existed. But, you know, I'm sure she's a lovely person. I'm just joking. Sorry, that came off a little harsher than I was intending. I'm glad that she's an English teacher. What was your book that I am also an accountant. Well, see, that's the thing. No one realizes this, but accountants, like, they may seem like calm, like, quiet people who are just doing their own thing. We are the secret backing of society. And we know that basically jobs are just there to get us from point A to point B. And you don't want to know about our secret lives on the side. It involves a lot of World of Warcraft, basically. and imagination. We have such boring day jobs that at night we're like, ooh, let's go do something exciting. Like play World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's us. It's nice to meet you, Woozy. King Woozy. Are you the king of Woozy? Or is like... I'm a second-year senior at Price Waterhouse Cooper. Oh my gosh, we're the most unhinged humans. It's true. Dude, okay. I'm gonna take a step back real quick and say, you are a different breed of accountant, okay? So, like, I was, like, a private accountant. I did not do, like, public accounting. Mostly because, y'all are kind of crazy. And the amount of hours that you had, I couldn't justify that work-life balance. So, mad respect, but y'all are a different breed. Those big four, man. You are a different breed. But as a lady, I stay at home and take care of the children.
Hope you brought tools.
This is her. It backfired and she got addicted herself. Oops, it's true. I ain't young and broke no more. I'm an impoverished adult.
Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I had plans of, like, you know, getting my CPA and everything when I was actually in school, doing school things. I was like, oh, you know, I got my MBA, so I would have enough credits, you know? And, then a bunch of my friends who went straight into a firm were, while I was still in master's school, I also missed the boat and I never got an internship at a Big Four. So I kind of didn't get that angle. I think it was honestly, it worked out for my benefit. I don't know if I have the personality that could do that. Y'all are crazy. In a good way. But the funny thing is, you want to know the funny thing, dude? My sister, she is a English-German major. She got into KPMG because she did, oh gosh, what is it? She did, it's not contracts, it's called, I'm blanking completely. It'll come to me. It's not going to come to me. But she got into the non-accounting side, like the actual business side of it. And she was the one who wrote up the contracts and bids and offers between new clients and whatnot. I think. My gosh. I mean, it was a while ago, like a couple of years ago that she was doing that. But I was like, the irony that my sister, who did German and English in college, was like, she got into a Big Four, and I was like, wow, it's kind of a weird world that we live in. You live in the dream. Once I make manager, I'm out of here. There you go. Plan for the future. Also, you know, it's a good experience. You get to meet a lot of people. Am I dying Squirtle? I am dying Squirtle. I do more damage? Not really. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm just like, this Awakening the Machine event, I feel bad because I'm like, doop-doo, just kind of chilling. Would you make something delish once I got home from my 48 shower in the Botswana diamond mines? We have people who do that, and they usually aren't accountants. Yeah. My friend also works at KPMG, OMG, but she's a poli-sci major girly. Yeah, what happened? Like, what happened? I missed the boat, man. The one who does it from my team was an art history major. I know. Well, the thing is like, accountants, I feel like our worst nightmare is being asked to write something to actually have, or at least for me. Maybe this is just me projecting, so don't take this the wrong way. But like, I hated writing. Like, I could write a good paper, and obviously I had to for like my thesis and whatnot, but like, I hate it so much. I stress about it. I can't stand it. It's very stressful for me. So, Nullbot. The Nullbot needs to die. But the Nullbot is eating all of the damage, so I'll take it. Now I need to, like, make sure I don't die while I soak all this. I do like the fact, though, that these things drop stuff that can heal me, too. So me and Friendo here. My life is so weird now. I would serve you something that's for sure bushmeat, I guess. Art history. I know, art history's great. Oh, Ari. I want to see you fixing like old copper like stuff again. What happened to that? Are you not like fixing like copper coins anymore? Delving into the history? Is it boring? Do people not want to do history anymore? And recover old artifacts? I feel like you're kind of like a national treasure. We need you, Ari. Don't be a lawyer. Alright, we're gonna try to kill this null bot before he... And then we're gonna kill the med bot. We're gonna get fret on all of that real quick. And we're gonna kill the med bot though, because we don't want the med bot to heal. But I don't want to live on. Let's see. We gotta crank up the music. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry. I killed the music in here. Read, I promise. Because, okay, I will say, we are going to listen to, in a second, as soon as I get my life together, we are going to listen to the music in the town, because it's so good. They have an anvil chorus, like, thing going on in the background. It's so good. They did such a good job. He's at full health. Alright, time for wave 3, which may or may not be harder. I think that wave 2 is the hardest in my opinion. Never had that, but I'm confident you know your stuff. Bushmeat. I don't know about bushmeat. Got aggro on everything. Alright, now we need to kill the med bots. What is this explosive bot doing? We need to get in combat with him so he just self-destructs. We have to get in melee, that's what I meant. I mean, since you're not gonna need them, I'll take them. Oh, we're on the last wave. I thought we were on the 3rd wave. It just goes so fast when you're having friends, like talking with friends, you know? Do I have a null bot? I don't think I have a null bot. Ugh, I'm so bad at... I'm sure it'll work out. Or something. They're like bush rabbits? Wait. This is 18. We need to kill the null bot. We have one more after this. This music is good. Don't get me wrong. But the one in town is like super good. Okay, we have 2 null bots, so we need to kill them first. And I need to get aggro on a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to repair ourselves. Med bots aren't doing anything that we care about. Also, I don't want him to explode on top of... Is that gonna do damage? I'm just curious. I think it did a lot. I'm so slowed! My stay is overdue. I need to go. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, Ari! I hope you sleep well. I hope your test goes well tomorrow. I'm gonna be praying for you. I don't know what that is, but I never Google things Ari says. He has such a way with words that I want to see how much I know. Aww. You do have a way with words, Ari. This is it, guys. This is the mount. It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen, right? named Mount. How long have you been playing WoW? I have been playing pretty religiously since the end of Wrath of the Lich King. I started pretty much just before Cataclysm came out. So I have probably a weird, like, I probably joined at the weirdest time because I'm pretty sure a lot of people stopped playing at the end of Wrath of the Lich King because they were like, oh, Cataclysm, it's different, I don't want to do that. And I think a lot of people left the game at Cataclysm, but I was like, I had no idea what the game was like, so I did that, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed playing with all of, you know, the interesting people that I would... 99.85% chance at a mount. I'm not saying I'm disappointed, Blizzard, but I am a little bit disappointed. This is the mount that drops from it, right here. This one right here. He's showing off this Gundergaz Defender. Do I get a mount? No. Do I deserve that mount? Absolutely. I started a month or so before TBC released. I had a whopping 5 days played at level 25. That's amazing. That is something I am both proud and ashamed of. A month before TBC released. I don't know. That's not bad. Top 0.15%. Oh my god, Sherry! Staying for real. I know, right? Now, what are the chances that that mount would not drop? Now we're going to get another copper key. Okay, bye. Thank you so much. We're not a lucky charm, but that's okay. Next time. Next time. Okay, we need to do Rolling in the Deep, and we need to light some flames. So we need to look for wax on the ground. Wax on the ground. Wax on the ground. Walking like a loser with your wax on the ground. That's like, that aged me, but that's okay. What class did you play in? What was your first character that you leveled? And then what was your what is your main? I feel like those are always two really interesting questions because it's like, what did you think that you wanted to play, and then what did you eventually decide that you liked to play? I didn't stay in town to listen to the music. Very disorganized, but in a good way. The music in this game is so good. The guy who does the music does not get enough recognition. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I don't mind killing you because I can skin you. I need to use my sharpen my knife. Make sure I get a guaranteed. Oh. It's like when the wax just kind of poofs out. My first ever character was a troll hunter. I played that guy for all of TBC. Rerolled Resto Druid and Wrath of the Lich King, and that's all you've played since? You are kidding me. I feel like that is like such a... That's such an interesting thing. I feel like there are so many people that I know that are like, oh yeah, then I turned into Resto Druid and I never looked back. So wait, are you playing Resto Druid right now, and what do you feel about it? Do you like Resto Druid? I'm curious, because I know that Resto Druid's kind of in a weird place right now. Also, I love the name King Woozy. Is that the name of your druid? While we're waiting for that guy to get summoned, let's go click this box. I need treasures, guys. I need treasures. A lost diary. Okay, well, pick that up. We need to supply the effort. That one's relatively easy. I like doing that one. I'm gonna skin this body. Skin all of it. Don't mind me. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're crabs! I was like, why are they weird looking? They are crabs. Shadow Pouncer. Need remnants. It's a little weak from a throughput perspective, but I'm still having a lot of fun with the gameplay. Oh, that makes me happy. Woozy is a family nickname, so all of my characters have Woozy in the name instant capacity. I love that. That's great. I keep trying to come up with like crazy pun names for my characters. But I could just fly up to this, but where's the fun in that? I like a good struggle. Where to light you up? It's always a gamble. I don't know what I'm gonna get half the time when I light these up. Because I do like to do them. Lost in the shadows. Oh no, not this one.
Stay productive in the light.
Oh, okay, this one's actually pretty good. Do this one. There's one that makes you do an actual delve, which I didn't think was a thing, but it is. Can I light this? I've got 15 seconds before I can light this.
The light of the sacred flame.
How many? Wait, before I do light it, how many crystals do I have? Only have 5. Okay, never mind. Let's go pick up these crystals on the ground so that we have enough. One, I can't. I can't afford it. I can't afford to help these people out. It's the sad tragedy of the fact. To spend mine on actually leveling. Or actually lighting the flames. I have to encourage someone? Oh gosh. Oh well, we're in it. We're in it now. I need this to go somewhere else. Right here. There. The music got really exciting all of a sudden, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's like laundry is done. Don't remind me that I need to do laundry. The rare dead. The rare is dead. I love the fact that they're now crabs. That's kind of doesn't get old. What is that? What is that? What is this? There's a rune on the ground. Oh, okay. I don't need this, but it's a trinket that I can give to my warband. My warband. I can do it. Okay, we need to help out 2 more dudes. Ooh. Didn't I just light your way? I thought I just lit your way. There was 2 dudes. What? Who knows? There's someone down here. Can I light your way? Do you need your way lit? There you go. Bring that one in. We need to light 2 more, and unfortunately I only have... I have 5. I have a lot on some of these characters, and then I have like 0 on other ones, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm doing the same content on both of them, or all of them. So I have, let's see, where's my crystals? Radiant, 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 radiant. I have 7 now. See, I have like 205 and 146. And I'm straggling by. Barely got any. What are you? Oh, it's crooked. He doesn't count. I can skin the still pond sparkplug? Yes, please. What do you got? Yeah. Worth it.
The comfort of the Empire at expedition prices.
This is one of my favorite quests, because you just grab this little robot right here, who's adorable, by the way, and then you just spray water everywhere. Try not to pull everything. Which is kind of hard, because you probably will be pulling things. Can't see my what? Oh, can you get the frogs? I can skin frogs. Hold still, hold still. Yes. I'm extremely deft at skinning frogs. What you doing, girl?
I cannot attack that.
This guy. And then skin him. It's very distracting being on a hunter slash skinner. I guess I just have to kill more creatures. That's the answer, guys. That's how you collect. Oh my gosh, there are so many dead frogs over here. What is happening? I do not want to be involved with that guy. Let's leave before he decides to see me. Washing my way. Don't mind me, frogs. One. I need one more. One more oobs of goobs to, like, clean. There we go. Oh, and my animal saved me while I was busy. And I got more radiant remnants. Guess I just haven't killed any creatures? It's possible. I don't really do much. Here you go. Take this. Okay, now I need to light one more. This one's usually pretty good. I love the music in Hollowfell because it reminds me of church music, and I'm kind of partial to church music.
You may not share our faith, but your valor is a beacon that rivals the key flame. You have our gratitude.
Locate Peevish and recover 8 bottles. Oh, okay.
Is well prepared.
Pretty. This wood's kind of fun. Although the things in here that you kill, they're not skinnable, so that's not fun. But they probably drop radiant shards. They do. Okay, well, you know, probably necessary that I did this. This guy. Last time. Oh, shoot. I need to do. No, not that. I need this. Where is my friend? This guy? The way I play this game, I feel like is so stupid. I'm just gonna let things happen, and then eventually I'm like, oh, I should probably defend myself. I have to locate this guy. I have no idea where he might be. Shard. It's usually like... Maybe he's in the corner? Complaining about not having any of these shards, and now I'm like, wow, I'm up to... If I can find it. My bags are a mess. Where are all my shards? I have 13! Guys, I've come so far. Make that 14. No, plus 3. 16? Oh my gosh, my cup floweth over. While they take care of that. I feel like also as a hunter, you can be kind of lazy. Like, hey guys, can you take care of that? Thank you. Just looking for things. Is he back here? Oh, you know what? I have always wondered what a bismuth seam looks like. Look at that. That's amazing. That is really, really cool looking. There's actually like a talent tree for like mining where you can actually get a whole bunch of stuff to increase your... I think is this guy. Is he back here? Where you can increase your, you know, skill at doing seams. But there's like not that many seams in the game, so I'm not so sure why you would spend so much oops, effort into that. Where on earth is this guy? Peevish Pete and Burncoat. Where is he? He's gotta be down here somewhere. Is it you? I thought he was just gonna... Why is he hiding and looking like this? What is happening? Oh no, he's a Kultiran man. What's wrong? Attica asked me to find you. You tell that Lynx lover, Pete and Burncourt is nobody's fool. I'm done with the Hollowfell expedition and I won't go back to camp. I lost the drinks in the cave, so find them yourself. What about her? In my family's history, there's always been a Burncourt captaining a ship of the Arathi Navy. It was my destiny to be captain of the Dauntless, but Lance Cat graduated from Officers Academy with top honors. They say I never went to class and flunked out, but it was Lance Cat and the instructors conspiring against me.
When the starships sink.
I'm not gonna say that I don't trust your statement, but I'm just gonna say it's a little doubtful. I'm pretty sure Lance Cat and her Lynx-loving ways were definitely... WoW music never fails. Absolutely. I play WoW soundtracks in the background while I work. That's so funny! The same sister that works for KPMG. She doesn't play WoW, but she... they have, like, playlists at her work. And she's like, yeah, I just listen to lo-fi WoW music. It's so good. Why wouldn't you? Okay. I thought I finished lighting up. I did. Okay, good. That's that chest. So this can contain a recipe, and it can also contain a pattern. So here's hoping. No. One day, guys. One day it'll happen. And those things can hold a cat in them. So we do want a cat. We would like to have a lynx. I pick up the crabber stuff because that ends up being a lot of weight in your bags for no real good payoff. Let's see, I just gotta turn in everything here. Murder mittens.
Keep an eye on the door.
I love the lynx names. There is an achievement for the lynx. I wonder if... The missing lynx. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Murder mittens. We have to find Gobo, Emery, Moog, Nightclaw, Perlock, Evan. There's a lynx named Evan. I can get Jinx and Iggy and Shadow Pouncer, but Evan? It's like some dude was like, I designed this lynx. I deserve to name it after me. Evan. It's like naming a cat George or Albert. Can you imagine having a cat named Albert? I don't think it would go over so well. Alright, let's see. Do we get a lynx? Boop. No. Do we get a lynx? No. Well, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. We did get plenty of stuff for... I want to give them to my enchanters. So they can disenchant them. But that's that. We need to do Ashkahet and we need to find wax. Alright. A job is never done. Oh my gosh, the wax disappeared right underneath my feet. That was weird. I didn't see there was a person there, but I think there was a person. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna head out for the day. Thank you so much for stopping by, Greg. I'm probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon. It's almost 5. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, Greg, I love your serious takes on life. You always have good insights. We are going to Bugtown and looting wax. That is our... Oh, there we go. Fix-do. Wonder... No, I think I already bought everything that I can. Ooh, what is this? That... Oh, it was hiding. That purple's so distinct though, you know? A pupating stinger. Yeah. I don't like that. I also need to find a stone leather swatch. Need to get my last leather working critter for the day. Wrathy treasure. Maybe it's in there. Hello? Do you have something good for me? Radiant remnants! Just gonna have so many on her now. Oh. Sorry, you can't move 2 feet without looting something in this game. I think I need to change my bars around. There's my stone leather swatch. 1 knowledge. That's crazy to me. I mean, I know that's the whole point, is to, like, you know, the knowledge is supposed to be very slow in this game. It's just... How do you say it? What's it called? The chicken. The chicken keeps showing up. What is the word? It's like a word for, like, icebergs. It is... What is the... When something moves glacially slow. That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's the turn of phrase I was looking for. So where you are... The Ruptured Lake. I will say this is probably one of the crazier zones here, because this used to be like an underwater ocean. Music is so good. As you like fly through these traps. It's so good. They did such a good job. What about so good? And I feel like they just don't get enough credit anymore. Everybody's like, oh, it's $1 million, you know, company or multi-million-dollar company. The amount of art and endeavor and style. Like, I'm such a fanboy. I really am. Like, people say negative things about it, I will always give it a pass. I'm like, no, they're great. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. Don't hear those mean things they say about you. I mean, people have legitimate criticisms, but not to my deaf ears. I would like to pick up a weekly. Just struggling with the crabs. Okay, thank you. We are aligned. I feel like, I don't know, it's weird. I have such strong... I could go and... this always ends up being my conversation with this stupid game, but I'm always like, people are... People are much harder to please nowadays. There's also this like weird idea where it's like, I paid my money, I deserve to have the best possible service and best possible like purchase and experience, and I'm like, my gosh, it's just a game. Like, find the parts about it that you like to do, and if you don't like it, don't play it. Or lower your expectations. Now, if you have such high expectations that you think every MMO has to be the most perfect game ever, you are going to be sorely disappointed for like most of your life. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn through that one. Alright, I need to do this on advanced. We need to bang this out of the park on advanced. That's what I mean, like, they don't give it any credit for, like, the things that it's improved upon. Like, it has done a bunch of, like, improvements. Like, if you go back and play Classic, and then go back and play World of Warcraft now as it is, there ain't no way. No way. It has improved so much. There's so much content for how little you actually pay for this game. Like, and yeah, maybe it's repetitive and you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. But like, I don't know. I love it. I would not. And that being said, also, like, I know it's my personality type. I'm very easygoing. I don't have a lot of high expectations in general. Like, I don't like being disappointed. Like, I feel like I decided as a young teenager, I was around a lot of people who were always, like, disappointed and always had these expectations for how their life was going to go, and it made them very sad and disappointed in their life because it never was what... And, like, for me, that, like, ingrained in my brain. I was like, don't have expectations and just let life throw whatever it's gonna throw at you. And maybe you'll have a good time. And, yeah. I feel like life's a lot easier to endure when you don't really care. The game evolved exactly into what I needed to as I grew up. When I was younger, I was all about the hardcore stuff. Now I work 40 to 8 hours a week, depending on the time of year. Oh, I know that. And I just want to farm mounts on my free time. Could not agree more. Sometimes I just make a random alt and play through an old zone like it was a single-player RPG. Yeah! Recently completed Duskwood on Earth and Hunter, and I had a blast doing it. I did that a while ago. I kind of mapped out, like, I was going to level a couple of alts. And I kind of mapped out, like, what zones I wanted to do and get the story for. And there's so much story and so much writing that they do. And, like... Oh, I should probably kill that rare because I don't really want to do one of these quests. Hello? Is there a rare? Oh my gosh, where on earth are you? You're higher now? What are you? Oh, it's you. A monstrous lasher rock. Oh, he drops a machete. Okay, that sounds about right. But yeah. No, I agree, 100%. Just go do something. It has, like you said, there's so much content. You could go back and do anything. And yeah, I feel like sometimes it's overwhelming that there's just so much to go through. But guys, we didn't get a machete. No mounts and no machete. We're now 18 though. Okay, that's good. I like it. Leveling alts and slowly completing the Lore Master achievement at the same time. Yeah, heck yeah. There's so many... Like, I have all the things add-on. And, like, I think the first time I installed it, I kind of went a little ham and crazy because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do all of this. But mostly now it's like, if I want to play the game and I don't really know exactly what I want to do, like... I would just be like, oh, well, what can I do in this zone that I haven't done yet? Like, I have no idea what this is. No harm ever came from reading a book. There is an achievement for that. I don't exactly know what it is, but, like, I'm sure I can do that one day when I have time or when I want to do something different. Like, there's all the battle pets that I can get. I don't know. It's just, for the amount of content they give you. And then the rating content is really good. I play casually in Final Fantasy 14 as well. I will say, people have heard this before, but when Shadowlands came out, and Shadowlands was very disheartening. Robert! Shadowlands was really disappointing to me, because I feel like they tried to do so much and I think ultimately they tried to do too much. I think they went with like Shadowlands definitely had the vibe of like there was too many cooks spoiled the pot and the story wasn't good enough to contain it. And also I feel like they so this is how nerdy I am. I have one of the encyclopedias and it shows the of World of Warcraft of Azeroth, which is good. It's a really good read and the artwork is amazing. But they showed like the power structure of like holy, light, shadow, void, necro, death, life. There's different power sources in the game, very D&D-ish. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm in combat with you, but I will kill you so that I can skin you. And they talked about like death obviously being such a huge force of power in this game because of the Lich King, which is probably one of the coolest storylines in the game is you know, Arthas and it's not Gul'dan. Ner'zhul. It's Ner'zhul. Like the whole idea of the power and like I mean eventually they had to explore the how does death power anything in this game. So I think that they tried to do that with the Shadowlands, but they made it too much about Sylvanas, and so it really was like I would have rather like they had such a great opportunity of like somehow wrapping in Arthas like they kind of did with like the Argus World Soul and Arthas. They kind of did touch on it a little bit, but man, they could have leaned into that so hard. And like, not that I wanted Arthas to come back, but like Illidan coming back was such a huge, like, like a wonderful move. Like I thought Legion was one of their best expansions story-wise. I think that they'd had in a while. They could have leaned into that. It just felt like it was a really missed opportunity. I think they needed to develop, like, talk about, like, the Shadowlands and how that power structure works, but it just was such a whiff. Sylvanas is just not a well-written character. She kind of got... When you make someone a victim of their own actions, like, oh no, she didn't know what she was doing, she was half crazy, it really robs... It makes it so uninteresting. That's my opinion. Are you streaming more often on Twitch or YouTube? I will definitely be stopping by more frequently. Oh, thank you! I definitely stream on YouTube, and the reason I do is I do not like the ads on Twitch. I hate them. I think whenever I watch Twitch, I just really dislike having to wait there for ads to pass or whatever. But I don't know if it's like mandatory that they have them or not. I don't know if I would even have ads. I feel like I would, but I don't know. So I only usually stream on YouTube. I do have a Twitch channel. Maybe I'll stream to both someday, but usually just YouTube. I'm like an old school. I don't plan on like doing too much fancy stuff. I mostly just stream because I met a couple of really cool people online while I was streaming a while back, and it's like people from all over the world, like Ari and Owen. They are two of my like older subscribers from like years ago. So now it's nice to just like stream and like chill with people that I hung out with before. I'm actually kind of a little bit introverted. What was epic? Did I actually take a picture of that? I don't... Sometimes I'm just like randomly not paying attention. Look at this! I love the fact this is technically a spider, but he got turned into a little bug. I wonder if I can change it real quick. Yeah. I don't know why someone would not like those spiders. Is that considered spidery? I would have thought it was not. I'm probably gonna have to... Let's place these bugs, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it a day. I also stream at a really weird time because to hang out with my friends on the stream, I have to have European times, so my streaming hours tend to be kind of wonky. But yeah, I try to make it a Thursdays at 2 o'clock. Eastern is when I try to like stream. But honestly, it's, you know, I should go whether or not I'll actually stream that day. I play a lot. I wish I streamed as much as I played because one, it would be kind of horrifying to show how much I actually played because I do play a lot. I feel like I would have more, but I don't know. It's nice to, like you said, sometimes you just want to sit there and mount farm and like have something playing off on the distance. And like watching a television show or something while you're just like relaxing. Woo!
Information has always
85%. Oh, hey! This just popped. This will give me exactly 20. Oh, good. Because there is one quest up that I do not enjoy. I complain about it every time it pops. Load you.
What are you doing
Load.
here?
And heal. Actually, you? I think it is you.
Who sent you?
Begin pet battle. Commence! I usually only watch streams while working, so this timing is perfect for me. Do you play on US or EU servers? I usually play on, well, I only ever play on US servers. Currently I'm fishing on an ice planet in No Man's Sky while I watch this. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing! There is nothing like fishing. Fishing and mount farming. And grinding out, like, professions. It's like one of the best things ever. It's so relaxing and laid back. It's like having like a nice chill stream. Is that a slug? What is that? There's like a slug just in his box. Can he not get out? Does he like being in the box? Okay, why? Okay, so the old god turned beautiful. Okay, we gotta talk about this. When N'Zoth made a deal with Ashara and turned the beautiful high elves into Naga, yeah, he decided they were going to be like, it had to be underwater, which is one of the best like mini videos they ever did, mini films they ever did, was the whole like transformation and the city like crashing. It was so good. That was such a good animation. But N'Zoth turned the elves into disgusting Naga people. When what's her face? Xalatath turned the bugs into their ascended forms. She made them more humanoid and like hotter. Like they went from being like spider people to being this. This is the ascended form, right? Like, why does he look kind of more people-y? Like he has a nose now. Like why do they have a nose? Like why did they turn into like? I will say though, the split jaw underneath to be like those types of teeth, clampy jaws that they have. Sorry, I'm not advertising or showing it really well. Why did she make them hot? She's like, the bugs, she's like, I want to make them hot. Meanwhile, N'Zoth is like, I'm gonna make you into weird, like, Naga people. Like, I'll make you into weird fish people with, like, tendrils and things. It's, like, kind of mean. But Xalatath had a little more. Reminds me of the aliens from Pandorum. Is that movie with Dennis Quaid? Or is Pandorum... Oh! Which one's Pandorum? Is that... That's the... Avatar? Yeah, with the wide, like, blue eyes. Alright, so this can drop a recipe. Food recipe. Nothing. My gosh, it was a total bust today. We didn't get nothing. Alright, we are gonna turn into Rolling Deeps. Did we already finish that? Did I finish turning into Rolling Deeps? Oh, I need 3 more globs. Alright, how quickly do we think that I can find 3 globs of wax? Let's time this. We're not going to do anything else except for search for globs of wax. I do want to go, though, this direction and go into the Rolling Deeps. Rolling Deeps. I feel like I have to turn on my Terminator scanning eyes. I feel like the Rolling Deeps has more wax, you know. As a wax aficionado, as a professional wax collector, which I like to identify as now, I self-identify as a professional wax collector. I would say that there's probably more usually in this zone. Maybe it's because the kobolds have a thing for wax, but... I usually like to just, like, finish out the characters. Just, like, once a day, just finish, like, all the tasks that I want to get done on them.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Also, creepy elf or dwarf lady always being like, you have got to get in there and rout the enemy. Like, with, like, very little in return. Guys, there's no wax. The wax collector has not found any. And, you know, as a professional, self-professed professional wax collector, Am my keyboard turning? Maybe. There ain't no wax anywhere. Someone leave those things and didn't skin them? What is this? Do people not care about society as a whole? Oh wait, still? Did something catch my eye? No. That and this is shaking my core. Like I thought I was good at this. Just bonk into a pillar. Well, you know, everybody has a good day and a bad day when it comes to wax collecting. You can't be perfect all the time. I haven't got any. You guys? Do you guys have wax? You know, it's because I boasted. Does anybody ever have that problem where you feel like you boast about being really good at something, and then all of a sudden it's like, God's like, no, this is a humbling experience for you. You need to remember that you cannot boast about everything that you are good at. This is it. This is a humbling experience, guys. I just need one to get my sanity back. Who am I? Have I come this far not knowing who I am? And having the wrong impression of myself? No. The existential crisis because there's no wax in this game. Well, I have bad news, guys. I have to go make dinner, so, oh, I'm gonna skin this guy. But before we do, we're gonna use my little... Oh, I have 16 minutes. Never mind. We're just gonna skim. Get 10 gloom. Rank 2 gloom, too. Not bad. Not bad. Better than a kick in the pants and a lack thereof wax. Where's Queenie? Oh, hello! I don't know where Queenie is. Has she not been streaming? Dennis is in the movie. Oh, you might even say it waxes and wanes. What is your favorite mount? Actually, favorite mount you own and favorite mount you don't own yet. Oh my gosh. That is a good question. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that one. What is my favorite mount? Okay, I would say my current favorite mount, because it definitely changes, is definitely Tyvin. Because he's a cute and he's a good boy. He's so happy. And he's a great hunter mount. So I will say I love Tyvin. He's probably my favorite currently. This one's also really good. Let's see. Let's go by not collected. It's one that I wish I had that I don't currently have. I need to go buy that one. There's some good amounts out there. Look at his face. He's so cute. Okay, sorry. You know, I never did buy these because they're so expensive. I do love them. But the lack of having a ground mount only area in the game right now kind of like takes away some of the bulbs. Oh, the one. Okay, actually, I know exactly which one I don't have that I want, and I will get it eventually. Cyan glow rate. That's pretty. The one that I do want. Let me see if I can find it. It is. Oh, definitely the X-Star. No, I'm joking. What are you? Oh, he's cute. I like him. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, no, that's awful. That is awful. It is. Yeah, I'll come to it. I'll come to it essentially, eventually. What is it called? This one. I mean, that's gonna happen eventually. That's just no doubt. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. Oh, Rufus! I'm sorry, he's really cute. I really like him. My favorite that I own is probably Midnight from Legion Kara. Oh! Also that mount from the Dreamweaver Paragon Cache. I'll have to look that one up in a second. I want... Oh, okay, that's cute too. It's gonna come. I'll find it. I know which one it is. I just never remember what it's called. That's really pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. Oh, that's really badass looking. Okay, surf jelly. No. That. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. This takes me off. It is the book that you get. What is it called? It's the book that you get from the Mage Tower. Mage Tower? Archmages. No, it's not that one. What's it called? What is it called? Wild Dream Runner. Wild Dream Runner. Oh yeah, that one is pretty. What is it called? It's the book. There's a book. It's magic. Mage Tower. Mage Tower. Really? I can't believe this is not.
Mage Bound Spelltome.
Spelltome. The Soaring Spelltome?
Mage Bound Spelltome.
Tower of Towers? Yeah, this is the one. Soaring Spelltome. Yeah, this one. I am gonna eventually get this. I just need to get back into doing them. I've gotten 2 of them done, but I need to get the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. I don't know. I just really think this is such a fun looking mount. And the fact that you're just like on a book. I don't know, it's so cool. Do you actually see the... Can you do the animation? Mount special. Like the mount special, it like twirls and does the pages. It's just so cool. Tis a book. It is a book. Spider mount, burn it. Really wish I had that. I'm actually going to farm a ton of time walking badges for it during the anniversary event. You should! Hopefully you do get it. I know, that's like the fun part. It's like you can go back and be like, okay, what do I want to get? So I'm going to go by uncollected, and then sources, you can just be like, none. Do reputation. So these are all the ones that I haven't gotten that I could technically get from reputation. Ice cream ones will always be the bane of my existence. I have tried to like do them multiple times, and every time I'm like, I can't do it. I don't want to go back in there. I think this is probably my favorite coloration of the drakes. Oh, he's so cute. Where do you come from? Mysterious fragments. Oh, that's the mystery ones. Or the archaeology one. Well, archaeology. Porthia's advanced supply. Oh my gosh. The amount of like boxes that you have to try to get. This one is really cool too. I just can't justify paying that amount. You know, you gotta be another crazy amount. Resist is carved into the seat in crude letters, along with several more profane things. This one's really cool. But that one I'll be able to buy. Because I'm pretty sure I have quite a few of those crystals across my characters. Okay, anyways, I gotta go make food. It was so nice meeting you, King Woozy, and thank you so much for stopping by, Robert, as usual. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you, Zero, for telling me what the name of that freaking mount is. I can't believe I miss it every single time. But hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I do stream on Thursdays at 2 o'clock on Eastern. That's usually what I try to do. Just looking at mounts now. Oh, he's so cute. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! And hopefully enjoy your mount drop.